But it's not live because I've also got it on here and it's not playing.
It's not.
Should show live now. No?
Just hang on.
It's broken.
No, it's not.
It is.
Is it?
It's not. Nope.
Yeah, there is one live, but no one's here because it's a new stream.
Oh.
How bizarre.
Right.
So this one's dead and now I've got to tell everyone to go.
Yeah.
I have let them know very politely the stream is fucked and they need to fuck off somewhere else.
Well, put the link in this chat.
Hang on then. Live.
Well, Dion's found us.
What the fuck is going on here?
You broke it.
I think we've got Mark Todd's bugs. YouTube bugs. There you go. I've put the new YouTube link into chat.
Means I'm going to have to go find this fucking thing now. Fucker.
It's definitely there. Definitely there. Everything's saying live now.
Right, so if I... Yeah, that's live.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
That works. I think it's all working. Pop out that chat.
Technicalities, eh? Technicalities.
What the fuck was all that about?
Well, on brighter side, no one heard you boring cunts talking about football.
Right, let me go on live chat.
Sorry, everyone. We appear to have been talking for a while on a completely twatted channel.
Yeah, we were
The
gremlin.
stream had been deleted. That's nice of them, wasn't it?
Mike did it.
I didn't press anything. I just pressed go live and it just went, you're not live.
Sabotage, mate. It's a mutiny.
Sabotaged.
If someone presses end stream on here, though, it won't report who it was, right? So it could be any one of us.
Mine didn't say. Mine still says live. Mine still said live.
Yeah, definitely.
This that we're in, I didn't have to do anything. It's the same.
Yeah.
Well, just so you know, Dion was now first in chat.
I've got 4 green ticks at the top. So Twitch is live. StreamYards is...
yeah, they're all live.
Yeah, they're all live. Facebook and Instagram, they're all live.
YouTube deleted the original link.
Yeah.
What a wanker.
I think Mark Todd's reported is just pissed off that someone's fucked with him.
Yeah. He's so evil. So evil.
People just don't want us to win the Easy Click Awards. That's what it is.
We'll talk about that briefly. So, well, we are over 5 minutes in now, Mike. So how about you run that motherfucking BT?
I will do. Take a look at this.
There's only one Saturday show, baby.
Saturday, are you ready? There's only one Saturday show. Let's go! Let's go.
Finally, Sorry about that, everyone.
Yes.
Not quite sure what happened there, but YouTube appears to have deleted our original stream. Don't fucking point at me. I never pressed anything. I don't press anything purposefully. So we had to move you, but I do apologise. You all seem to have made it over, so
Yeah.
all is good in the world once again. Welcome, everybody, to the Saturday Show Live, episode 120. Let's get warm and toasted. I'm just going to get wankered, if that's all right.
Well, yeah. I didn't want to put wankered just in case we got a strike.
Ah,
That's why I put toasted.
maybe they thought you were going to put wankered. That's why they deleted it.
Mm.
So it's just us three tonight. We haven't got a guest. We're just going to wing it, like we always do. We've got a few things to talk about. There's been some happenings on this week that we need to discuss. And the usual load of shite. We'll be giving away some stuff, or Bluntkin will be pulling out some things out of a big, juicy brown box. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you will. You've not done it, have you?
No.
Start working them out now.
Go and fucking get.
I not even looked in that fucking box.
It was literally on the bumper.
I have an apology to make straight away based on that. I still haven't posted out Sean's winnings from last week.
I can't work with this unprofessionalism.
It's not a lack of professionalism. It's a lack of fucking care.
It's not. It's just being a man of leisure and just getting up whenever you want. And
Too leisurely. Too leisurely.
I know. I need to kick my arse into gear. So from next week, I will make sure that they go out.
Well, in a second, Paul's going to go and get some stuff to give away so that we can show them what it is. One job. Fuck me.
Well, I need to get a beer, so I'll go do that now. So why don't you go?
All right, don't do that.
Okay.
That's not very nice, is it? I don't know why it's been like that. It was a bit mean, I thought.
Since you pressed that button and killed.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do first before it gets too big. I'm going to say hello to everybody in chat.
Okay.
Seeing as I'm taking advantage of our current situation. It's not been very big. Dion78, top of the tree. Good evening, Dion78. Hope you are well, sir. Thank you very much for jumping over. Game Tech, always nice to see you, mate. Shane Atkins here again. Good evening, Shane.
Good
We've
evening.
got Licious. Hey, fatty bum bum. I have to do that now. I can't not do that. Oh, you're on the wrong stream, babe. She just pokes her head in the door to say, it's not working. On the chat, there's another link because YouTube deleted our link, so I had to do another one.
Very confused.
Yeah.
Thought you were having trouble.
We were having trouble, but
But we've resolved it now, Joe.
Yeah. CC Coils. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well, mate. Aaron HG Vapors in. Good evening, Aaron. Nevs is back. Someone double clicked the go live button, did they? No. Well, might have done. It wasn't us then.
No.
BVG. Good evening, Squire. Hope you're well, mate. Julian Broom is with us again tonight. Good evening, Julian.
Room.
Turtle is in. Evening, Turtle. Hope you well, pal. Since Mike is unemployed now, is he the replacement for Nevs?
I see where he's getting at it, but no.
All right. You mean our resident unemployed person?
That's the one.
Got it. Right.
Yeah.
We always have to have one.
You've got to have a green card every now and then, haven't you?
Yeah. The token. No, I'm not going to go there. I was going to say something
no.
really appropriate.
We will get a strike then.
Yeah. Gavin Favaro Potter is with us again tonight. Good evening, Gavin. Good evening, all you gorgeous fuckers. He's right, you know. Can't fault him there.
I tell you what, I don't know why you say that.
Is it not working for you again? I'm definitely in a new one before you say it.
Okay.
Imagine if it wasn't. That'd have been hilarious. Frankie Jazz is with us. Hello again.
Nice.
We've also got a Vape Bunny. Good evening, my lovely. Thank you very much for joining us again. Lynn Smith. That was actually Welsh for hello, Lynn. Mark Smith is here. Good evening, Mark Smith. Good evening to you. Stuart Valentine, you fucking bandit. And he says, right, fucking take two. So I'm definitely in the right chat.
Yeah.
Stephen Divis what? With us again. Good evening, Stephen Divis. We've got John McClintock, the legend that is. Evening, you bunch of sexy reprobates. Tell you what, they know us, don't they?
I'm not even seeing John.
Are you in the wrong chat?
No, I'm in StreamYards.
I'm on YouTube. I'm reading the YouTube chat. Anyway, cracking on. Benzil, good evening, Benzil. Are you well, pal? Always good to see you, mate. Maury Robertson is here again. Good evening, Maury Robertson. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I have. Nightbot. Amarit Sandu is back. My favourite time of the night. Good evening, gents. It's
Good
ours
evening, sir.
as it goes. I'll drink to that. Cheers. We've got Tim with absolutely zero zebras whatsoever is back again.
Yeah, he's got two.
Said BBG, said you, said you. I'll say hello to Mark Todd because he was here before. I don't think he's jumped over there. He's probably still sat there thinking, what the fuck's going on? Brian Ferguson, good evening, Brian Ferguson. Coyle, good evening, Coyle. Legends, both of you.
Found John there.
Breeze Tones is in again. Good evening, Breeze Tones. Always good to see you, pal. JVJ, John Vape Joker is with us again. Good evening, Arnie S. Good evening, Arnie S. They all seem to have made the way. I think. Have I missed anyone? Because it's jumping around like folk. Woo Vapes. Woo Vapes. Good morning, good afternoon. I've not seen anything from Woo Vapes for ages. They were a thing once. Was it a website where they had like bargains? I can't remember.
Rings a bell. Definitely rings a bell.
Anyway, good evening, Woo Vapes. Waffling about you there. He's probably sat there giving it no. That's not us. I think that might be. Have I missed anyone? Have you seen anyone that I've not said? Because it is jumping around like a bitch.
Yeah, Gamer Tech.
I said Gamer Tech. I said Gamer Tech early on. He was one of the first ones in. I think that's it. If I have missed anybody, I've said hello to Mark Todd as well, just in case. But if I've missed anyone, just say that.
Nev's mentioned just because you care enough, Woo Vapes are a stockist of fluid.
Oh, there you go. See, I don't have that list. I do apologise.
There you go. The stock.
There's more than that, though. I seem to remember having dealings with them in the past over something else before fluid. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of somebody else.
There you go. Yeah, we're just a bricks and mortar store at the moment.
Yeah, that's not you I'm thinking of then. So, yeah, that's egg on my face now like a right cunt now.
Correct.
Thank you. So, anyway, hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We very much appreciate it at the moment, especially. I will drink to that. Cheers. Well, let's first and foremost, anybody got anything worthyable of telling us that they've done this week?
I learned cap cut.
You've got some time on your hands, haven't you?
I have
Done some stuff.
I have. You've done a lovely new little background look.
Yeah, we've done all the things to because it's just us three. So I've changed everything. That Mount Gushmore is just getting smaller and smaller.
It's not quite a mountain now, is it?
It's more like a big pebble.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gravel driveway.
Yeah, maybe it'll grow in the future. Who knows? We have decided tonight, for anyone who's even vaguely interested, that we're just going to limp along like this until after Christmas and the New Year. We'll see where we're at, and we'll see if we can boost things a little bit and get some more people in. Whatever. Talk to some people that we like.
Because it's shit now?
No.
Only because we're stuck with you fucking grumpy cunt.
I can go.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Have I got to change that fucking Mount Gushmore again?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Before you do that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I don't know what happened there.
Such a fucking drama queen.
At least YouTube won't fuck up anymore. Oh, he's back.
Right then, Paul, have you done anything this? Oh my God.
Fuck off.
Don't do that. I just sit here and talk to people in chat. I'm like, I'll do it. I don't care. I got loads to do. Fuck it. So, Paul, have you done anything this week?
I sacked somebody.
Did you?
Yeah.
Does that mean there's a position vacant? Just asking for a friend.
It's in Leeds. They don't move me out of my branch very often, but when they do, it's literally to sack somebody. Oh. All right.
Are you the resident sacker?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They send me in when there's assholes to deal with, and I have to deal with them. Like,
is that because you're a cunt?
No, the thing that I mastered quite well and early on in my life is how to be a cunt without actually saying cunty things. I can just look a certain way and upset people really well. So they draft me into that.
Give us a look, then. Give us a look.
See, we only see the side of him where he's saying cunty things and being a cunt.
Yeah.
Imagine him as a boss.
He lets it all out on this show, doesn't he?
I'm actually a really good boss. It's very laissez-faire, and you don't hear from me unless you've been a dickhead. Then you're going to fucking hear from me.
Laissez-faire.
Yeah.
Is that like a fairground just full of women? Oh, that's laissez.
That is very on PC, Michael. Very on PC.
That's
I like
not what
it.
I said,
Big
by
fan.
the way.
Big fan, Neat. Right then, well, let's just. I've not done anything, by the way. I'm not. No, done fuck all. It's better saying this last week. It's been a very, very uneventful week. It's just been a normal week. It's flown by. I managed to upset somebody at work again by being a cunt, and that's it. That was the highlight of my week. Was that?
Mm.
And it was sad because I was happy that morning at work. And Stuart, another manager, goes, "Are you this happy because you've upset someone?" Do you know what? I think I am. What a cunt. Anyway, moving on. Let's do the buffet, Michael, and get it out of the way.
Why not?
Get your mods out, get your tanks out, get your drippers out, get your borrows out, get your pods out, get your pods out. Get your deck out, get your bull pop and mod out.
I'm
Just
just gonna address Coyle, who said, "Why is everyone bounced from the show at the same time as well? More to this than meets the eye." I wish there was some drama to tell you, but there genuinely isn't.
No.
It was Scott's too busy doing Vape Presso fucking stands, and he has got literally no time. Nev's just needs a rest.
He's the opposite of that. He's got loads of nothing to do. He's very busy.
And Brent is busy doing his house, and it all just happened at the same time. Nev said he was sacked. He's trying to start drama. And Brent's doing his house, but Brent said he's going to come back after Christmas, maybe, if he gets things sorted out. So, no, it just all happened at once, mate. That's all it was. And, we soldier on, so to speak. So, anyway, Michael, let's start with you. What are you vaping on tonight, sir?
I am vaping on a couple of little setups. I'm still on this Drag E60, I think it is.
Yeah.
You own nice stuff. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm just using up free shit at the moment.
Do you want some disposables?
50 milligrams. It's got low.
No. It's whatever my job seeker's allowance can afford at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you've got low.
Ask Keir Starmer to increase it. I'm sure he will.
Fuck him.
I'm sure they'll appreciate you turning off
I'm on that.
allowance in a very expensive electric car.
I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's back in.
Them coils in those things are actually quite good.
Still on the old Wat Rabbit.
Bit of OG White Rabbit.
Bit of OG White Rabbit. It did kill my first coil within about 3 days, but I'm persevering with this one.
The White Rabbit's clean.
Yeah.
That one probably isn't because it's about 3 years old.
Yeah. And then I've got a lovely little hot pink Osmodus Minikin,
Good little device.
which is quite impressive actually for its size and stature.
Yeah. Kicks out some power for what it is.
Yeah. And then I was digging through my little bag of history and came across some Fluid Grenadier Dubai version.
You nicked it. I didn't nick any of it.
No, I didn't. It was on the stand next to me and there was nobody at the stand, so
So you nicked it.
I borrowed it. You can have it back if you want. Yeah.
I didn't want any of it. 20 milligram salts. Fuck that. No.
Yeah, it is 20 milligram. It's a bit strong, so I'll stick to this at the moment. And then I'm on a little bit of Beavertown.
Oh, Heavy Gravity. Nice. I love that one. It's gorgeous.
Oh, we've got Drunk Mike coming.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I've only got 3 cans, and I'm that much into one, so
That's enough.
I've had 3 cans while I've been on Zoom with you tonight.
But yeah, no, that's me. Pretty simple. So upstairs to the
Mr.
club.
Blunkin, sir.
It's got
What
to
are
be
you
me.
vaping on? Yeah, in your
Show us
happiest,
Legion Free.
cheeriest, glorious voice. That will
Why
bring
don't
joy
you
to
go?
everyone.
Excuse me. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Noted.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
your savoir faire.
It's
My
laissez-faire,
My
and
Lesnar.
just to try and educate you fucking Philistines, laissez-faire is a style of management. It basically means hands off, let people perform.
No violence.
That's a bit like what's the name of a titty club, isn't it? Hands off and let them perform.
He's right.
So basically, you're not prepared to learn anything.
No, you are now a lap dancer in our eyes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, Nebs, I'll be with you in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Show us your Bijan Free.
Right, fucking shut the fuck up. I've got an orange Delro. It's not red, it's orange.
Light red.
It's got a dope R in it, and it's lovely. And it's got some liquid in it that I fucking made, which I'm struggling to taste anymore.
What flavour is it?
It's the pineapple shit. I've been vaping for like, what, a year more? But I think I've vaped that much of it. My mouth's now, fuck that shit. Don't like
Can't
it.
taste it.
Yep.
Oh, you've got COVID.
I think I've got long COVID. I genuinely think I have. I think I go through this phase of like, I'll have a month where like everything's shit and then I'm all right again. And then this phase comes back where everything's shit again. It's like, fucking hell's going on? Must
It's
be.
winter, isn't it?
Well, I think it's COVID.
I mean,
on there.
it's when it's going about.
Mark, if that's a budget Delro, mate, I don't want to see a fucking expensive one.
He's got one, sure.
He fucking pay for his. Fucking talk to me about budgets.
Right, true.
Mother
story.
fucker. I've got another Delro. This will be a bargain basement Delro, no doubt.
You've changed it.
I have. I've dressed it up. And that's the cool thing about Delros. You dress them up. And it's got red screws.
I like them screws. They're cool. They're like red. What? They like red camo or red tiger stripes.
They're red and black spatter.
Ah,
So they match these buttons are actually G10.
that's nice. I like that.
It's pretty cool.
What's that? What magnet on the outside?
No, you can put, the magnetic chargers.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, that's just a
Oh.
USB cover. I don't like the chargers, so I just cover it up so I don't fuck it up.
Right.
And that's got a bridge in it, which you can't see and I can't talk about. All right.
Oh, that's why I got a smoke window on it, because it's secret.
It's a hidey window.
Oh, like
Hidey window. Just
a
to piss you off, I got the Sub Monkey out in the Skyfall.
terrible fun.
Very nice.
It doesn't care what you think. And that's got gummy fruits in that one.
Bit of a Aramaxi.
Aramaxi, yeah. I like Aramaxi. Lime fizz and shit. I love it.
Good.
I'm still using this little motherfucking doorstop.
Still going on with it?
It's
Liking it less? Liking it more?
it was always going to be a novelty for me. It's still good for what it is. It's a little cheeky pocket job. Battery's pretty good. I've still got that stock coil tank in it.
Matt Waits was talking about last night. He's kind of in love with it.
That's because he hasn't got a fucking D60.
Takes it to work with him every day.
Yeah, it's never ever going to replace my Delros, but it's something just to chuck in your pocket and have fun with. You can just take it out. It's going to last you all day. You're going to be all right with it.
It works.
I've got one of them, but it don't look like that.
It's always me, isn't it, right? Do you know when Pugs gets to his buffet next? I'm going to interrupt the fucking cock off him every 3 seconds.
That wasn't me, that was Mike.
Yeah, I was just trying to be conversational.
Mike's already had his turn, so I can only fucking take it out on you.
Condensational. Word of the week.
Anyway, shut your face. Shift tank, stock coil thing still in there. Flavor's good from it. I'm not going to lie and say I'm vaping it all the time because it's a bit too open for me. But the flavor's good. Still get the occasional gurgly thing, but that could be because it's sat for fucking 2 days before I vape on it again.
Yeah, flood.
That's got Big Baz's. What was his latest one? Fucking
Bollocks.
blue
Big
bugger and strawberry.
Yes.
Evening, Ryan.
Nice. And I've got this.
Jesus Christ, that's lively. Do it. Do it.
Oh, that. Go on. Go on.
That was fucking shit.
Le pop.
That was limp. Oh, that's better. Oh. Yes. Oh.
That's the one.
That was a climax.
Still a Stratum V2 with an Imperia, and that's got lime fizz in it, as it always fucking does.
Turtle says, Paul, he says, every time you do that, he removes his butt plug.
He says what?
He removes his butt plug every time you do that. I think he just wants the sound effect while he does it. I like it. It painted a good image in my head, I'll be honest with you.
That's very true.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was paying fuck all attention to what you just said twice.
I can see you're going to be a problem tonight.
I am going to be a problem, and you did start it. So over to you for your buffet.
Got that slide on him, isn't he, today?
He has, hasn't he? Hey, he's got the funnies. Vape Smarter, Dual 21. Trove in there. I've got some delicious apple pie crumble. Got the Voltro 20. I've got dregs of butterscotch custard, what I've got left of it. I've battered 3 bottles of it. Just fell in love with it, weirdly. I didn't like it for ages. Paraffin, which was serviced last night. Took it all apart because it wasn't working. Now it is. Got some White Rabbit in there. Overkill with the big Valkyrie. And that I've got some Ginge. Also got EYN. In that I've got some with the vape shell. And now I've got some impeachment in there. Pure Max. In that I've got my butter cookie stuff, which I love very much in that one. Bulk on another Reaver. In that I've got my cookies and cream in that one. And the overpowered with some Grenadier. That'll do. I've got loads more shit out, but that will do for now. Right, we've got things to talk about. I need a piss though. Fucking state of that. What happened there? It's fucking horrible. It's like fairy liquid. Firstly, I need to, just before we go into the talking about the awards and shit, because it is that week where unbelievably I find myself in 8 different categories. That's never happened before.
No.
But before I do that, there's been some comments about, obviously with Whitlicker, it's not Whitlicker, it's IFO going into liquidation. People were saying that Fluid was finished, and it's not finished at all. If anything, we're going to need your support more than ever in the future. We are with somebody else now. We're just finalising the details, and manufacturing will start again very, very soon. There is still stock, though. It's just there's a few of the more popular flavours are out of stock at the minute. But that's going to change very quickly. And it's onwards and upwards from us. If anything, we should be in a stronger position than we've ever been. Because we're looking after it ourselves. So it's going to be good. But the fact of the matter is, Fluid is now up for 5 nominations in the Easter Click Awards. So it would be... It sounds like, when you're talking about the awards, like, why do you want one? It doesn't make any difference. It genuinely does when you're a independent brand like we are. And we're up against, if you look at the names in all the categories that we're in, the fucking giants. Really big names. So, I'm not expecting us to win any of them. But it would be nice to feature. So if you can deal us some solids and vote for us, it would mean genuinely matter, actually, to us, especially at the moment while we're going through this transitional period that we're going through. We are going to be, like I said, stronger when we get through the other side. But for now, the awards are... It's come at the right time for us, I think.
Yeah, it's going to give you a bit. Going to give you a
Give us
boost,
a boost, which is what we need. We very much need it. I haven't actually got. I'll get it up in a minute. I'll read out the ones that we actually nominated for. On top of that, this show has also been nominated in the YouTube category and the Facebook group category as well, and Vaping Community Forum has also been nominated as well. But I can't remember if it's just is it a vaping forum or is it the e-liquid mixing forum? I can't remember because I can't look at it now because every time I go on there, I've already voted, so it doesn't let me see them.
Whatever
it is.
I think it was forum.
Yeah, we're in there as well. So there's 8 altogether that I'm involved in. There's 5 that Fluid's involved in, and there's 2 that the show's involved in. So it would be marvelous if you just throw some votes. Thank you very, very much indeed, all of you.
Put those blue ticks in those boxes.
There you go. Oh, do you know, right? I've got to bring this up because it bugged me when I saw it last night. And the thing is, I know the guy that did it, and I like him, and he's a nice lad. But there's a group. I think it might have been Facebook group. I'm not quite sure, but they were touting for votes on Facebook last night, and they put like a snippet of that up that you just showed.
That one.
But they crossed out everybody else and just showed theirs. And I thought that's a bit of a shithouse remove. That. Why would you do that? I mean, apart from anything else, if they go and vote for you, they're going to see him anyway. It's just a bit disrespectful, I thought.
You know, I want to say some shit, right? I went and played the vote game.
The what?
It fucking irritated me. Half the stuff on there is not from this year, and that could be brands, shows, fucking anything you want. It's just not from this year. It's not current. So how does it get nominated? Surely somebody's... Yeah, but no, somebody surely has to vet what's been suggested.
Well, I think they just whatever the highest numbered vote is, whatever it is.
There must be an MOQ or cut-off of nominations, initial nominations.
Yeah, so somebody, right, no offense to it, somebody put the Asgard Mini on there. How old's that? Fucking ain't this year.
Yeah, well, somebody keeps putting fucking Heisenberg in, and that's fucking years old.
That's what I mean, though. It's fucking...
But if people are still using it, people are still vaping it.
Well, that's it. If they're still current...
As long as it's still being made...
Can I just address Vic Mullin? Vic, you could be any number of these current chatters now, and I don't know which one it is. I've already fucking muted 4 of your fucking accounts. I can't now guess if these are yours or not, okay?
Vic is obviously, he's up for the award as well. Vote for who you want. You know, obviously I'd love you to vote for us, but, you know, have a look at everyone that's in there. We've got some really good friends in most of the categories. We've got... You know, you've got Vaporoni, you've got... I don't think Licious is in there, is he? Or is he? I don't know if I'm seeing him or not.
No, let me...
Well done.
Forge Mods for the Mac. We're good friends with them. Obviously, people that were friends with the Vic, Pete and AJ. There's loads of people that we're friends with. And if you watch them more than us and you like them more than us, then by all means vote for them. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. I'm not going to put something like cross everybody else off.
There you go. Best fruit.
Oh yeah, best fruit impeachment. There you go. I've got it on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking phone is though.
Best brand is Fluid.
Yeah. I mean, look at the names on there. Fuck's sake. Dinner Lady, Riot. Jesus Christ.
I looked at all those names and I have vaped at least one of them.
Yeah, but the massive companies, they sell a lot of liquid and they've got a lot more people that buy it than we've got. So the chances of us actually getting in there's Black Rose in there as well, Carmela.
Yeah.
Vape Up Malden is also in there for best store.
Todd, I'd better be getting some of that fucking juice or I ain't voting for you at all.
It's weird that Todd's not in there. I know he doesn't want to be, but it's weird.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to compete with all the high-end people.
Well, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter to... It wouldn't change anything he did if he wasn't it anyway. It's just, you know, he's the best at what he does.
Did you just say that? Did you?
Oh, he is. Well, he's a very specific genre of stuff, and he's the best.
Oh,
at
wow.
that.
You don't watch his channel, do you?
No.
So what you just said was completely incorrect.
I don't think it was.
Okay, so he's the best.
I see the stuff he does, and what I'm saying is, when it comes to high-end gear, he's the best reviewer. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. You said he's the best in his genre. What's his genre?
Well, I call that's his forte.
Do you see the number of pod reviews that guy pumps?
Yeah,
out?
I know, but you know, he has to do them, doesn't he? But
they're not high-end.
Just saying, when it comes to high-end gear, that's his forte. That's what he's the best at. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like you're trying to react to me.
I feel like you're just trying to disagree with me all night.
I think you've earned that and I am going to take advantage of it.
I think you can suck a big fat bag of dicks. Chow down.
Oh, I'm cute. Are you in a cutesy mood? Hmm?
This might be a short show tonight.
Oh, it fucking isn't.
Don't leave me on my own.
Other Sean says, depends on how much you sponsor the awards, Steam Pugs. That's why you won the best stand in May. Yeah, well, they all thought we did, but we didn't, unfortunately.
No.
So. Oh, everyone, Dion says, you're right, Pugs. Did you hear that? Just saying.
You didn't say what you were right about.
I don't really care. I'm just telling you.
Oh, yeah. Like you were nominated for 8 awards. You said.
No, I'm involved in 8 awards. Fluid's only involved in 5.
Oh.
I've got a vaping community as well, which none of you are involved in.
Oh.
True.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that.
Are you saying that you're Gonny Big Dick?
I think there's probably at least one person in this house that would disagree with that.
Only one?
It's a bit weird. And
Not really.
maybe the dog when I'm really drunk.
I'm sure your dog's laughed at your knob a few times.
Dog's like that at the moment, isn't it?
Not sure. I'm getting bigger. Anyway, moving on. That's all I wanted to really talk about. That the awards. It doesn't matter to a lot of people. It does matter to some, and it can make a difference, especially to people like me and Nevs with Fluid.
I think the nice thing about the cyclic ones is they're a little bit less
corrupt. I'll say it.
That's a good word. That's a good word. I was trying to be a little bit more diplomatic.
Yeah, it's voted by the people.
It is, yes.
And I know Johnny from Ecyclic, and he is very, very strict.
If the award came with a load of beer, I'd care a lot more.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. We do need a beer sponsor.
We do.
We've been down this road. It didn't end well.
No, it didn't. Well, we didn't ask anyone. So that's
Well, Scott Wood can make fucking beer, and he's no longer on it yet.
The entire conversation of that was, should we get a beer sponsor? Yeah.
End of.
That was it.
No, bizarrely, we ended up with that guy who owned his own little micro.
Oh, we nearly got him. But we never saw him again.
No, that guy was shit-faced one night and went, "Oh, there's a live show. I'll jump on that and try and get on it, just to advertise myself." And that's what he did.
Also, there was something else as well, actually. I got a out of the blue text message tonight from Paul, the CEO of Vape Round. Asking, saying, do us a favour, mate, throw us a vote. And that's when I told him, oh, we're up for another 8, so maybe you can do us a favour as well. And I got into a big long conversation with him. But thing is with Vape Round is, I don't know anybody else in that category other than them. So I said, I've already done it, mate. But because Paul is a decent guy and he sorted us out tickets and everything, and it's Vape Round at the end of the day, they do a good fucking night. Throw them a vote in that, because I think it means a lot to them as well.
Yeah. So
definitely do that. I think that's all I've got to say about that.
Does anybody buy any?
Well, I don't know. I've never subbed to the Vape Round magazine.
Not just a vapor magazine. Does anybody buy any fucking paper made?
I didn't know there was any others.
Not anymore, no.
No, they're the only ones I know of.
Right. What was the last magazine, newspaper, comic book, physical, paper, readable article you actually fucking bought?
Wet and Soapy.
Exactly, and that was 1982.
Yeah.
Big Jug 75.
Yeah, no one's buying that shit. I'm not.
No, it's all digital these days.
Metal Hammer, fuck me. I haven't bought Metal Hammer for fucking 20 years, man.
FHM, I used to buy FHM all the time. And Loaded.
Yeah.
Loaded. Yeah.
You just wanted to look at boobies.
And they had some nice trainers in there as well, quite a lot in Loaded.
No one's looking at trainers in them magazines.
They were being worn by scantily clad ladies.
Mm-hmm.
That always helps.
Yeah. Joe was a FHM. What was that? Was it High Street Honeys? Do you remember the High Street Honeys in FHM? She was involved in that one, yeah.
What year?
But she bought it. She sold it.
I've seen those pictures. They're very,
What
very
year?
good. Yeah, they are very nice pictures.
Publication
I'm
issue
sure she's going to
what?
kill me for saying that. I bet she's got them somewhere. She'll still have the pictures somewhere. You're never going to see them. But yeah, they were nice. Just saying.
Have another drink.
All right. You got my number. Right. Well, that was the extent of anything I wanted to say about. So we can either do a giveaway. I do need to piss really badly.
Go for it. I need to get another beer.
Oh, good. Why don't you both fuck off?
Honestly,
All right, then.
tonight. Right. I'm not going to leave him on his own because all he's going to do is slag us both off. I'm right.
Would I? Why would I need you to go to slag you off? I do it while you fucking sat here.
That's true. You do it worse. Jazz Max for the win, says Mick. Mick, you lord.
You know, yeah, but no kids ever bought the old fucking Razmags, neither. You found them in a bush. They were always in a bush.
Always, and he had to steam open with the kettle.
Yeah, but why were they always in a bush?
I think old perverts used to go in bushes and wank. I don't know why they couldn't do it at home.
I only went for a beer and I've come back to this. What?
Old man wanking in bushes. It's all about that.
No, I went to get a beer.
Yeah, we wondered why Razmags were always just in a bush. Just random pages used to be in a bush. You're just walking past and there's a big old wet fanny. What the fuck is that doing there? There's no reason for it.
Wind.
It's not wind. Who took it out of that fucking house? Why they're not hidden under the mattress like everybody else? Anyway, I've dug some shit out of the box for the giveaway, so I might as well show that while he's gone for a mean shit.
Ooh.
Vapor Bunny will want to be really funny tonight, and win some shit. Because I found some really girly fucking mods.
Nice.
I've got that Anakin clips.
Oh, do you know what? They're all right.
They are good. They're good. I think the pods get a good write-up as well. So that's white with a nice little rose gold stripe on it. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. I'd like to have 4 of them. I don't know what order we're giving these away in either, so I'll decide myself. So the guys who stubbed might get the good shit, and the funny cunt might get the bad shit. Don't know. I found a really nice, lovely blue Caliburn.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Oh no! Just grabbed the first several boxes that came to fucking hand.
Talking of lively.
Is Viz still going?
Look at that. Viz?
Yeah. Vic says Viz is still brilliant. Is it still being printed?
I don't know.
That's not Vic. That's Mick.
Mick, sorry. Yeah. Viz was fucking
You, Mr. Pugs, are becoming Roger Melly.
the man on the telly.
I found a soaring shine. Is it a shine? Yeah.
Shine.
Right. Shine in the sunshine.
Oh, look at this fucking classic. A fucking Cleto Exo.
Oof. That is a classic.
Very nice.
There's one
Top
there.
airflow.
I don't know, but it's there.
No leaky top airflow.
I found a load of shit, right? What you get is going to be potentially completely fucking different, but I grabbed some boxes. Argus Z Vupu pod. That's grey and blue. It's
like a big pill.
Yeah, it's like a massive suppository.
Yeah.
An Anakin Scepter 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got some of them.
And I have one more for Bunny, and Bunny's going to shit a fucking brick when she sees this shit.
Is it purple?
Oh, look at that!
Look at that.
It's a purple Paggy.
Paggy Air.
Purple
Now,
Paggy.
this is a Nevox thing. Now, wait till you see this shit. It is fucking faux leather.
Oh, is it proper posh? Look at that.
Oh, look at it.
Ooh.
That's a handbag mod.
That is a genuine pretend leather sticker.
Yeah.
But it's purple.
Oh, that's cute.
Very
So
sweet.
Bunny's saying mine. So either you're going to be really lucky as a member, or you're going to be really fucking funny, or both.
So which one was which then? Because I only saw a big pile of stuff.
I don't know. I'll
Right.
decide.
And
When I-
well, let's do the regular folk first.
The regular folk.
Is Bonnie a member?
Bunny is a member.
All right, so leave that purple one for the members.
Well, Bunny's got two chances because she could be funny or lucky.
Funny Bunny.
We do have a picture,
You do.
which you got your work cut out for you. I've got to be honest. I'm sure it's quite an easy one, though, and there's no willies, no boobs, and no vaginas in it.
No.
All right.
It's a picture of my missus coming to bed of an evening.
Don't, Mike. She will kill you.
She will.
She will.
She won't.
She
No,
will.
she don't watch this show. Pretty sure she.
I'm going to show her this clip.
5 minutes on the timer, please, Paul.
Oh, right. I've got to do something else now, have I? Right.
Oh, yeah. A killer. That's ill.
All right, you know the script. I'm going. Whoa, Who's picking it? Who's picking it this week?
Well, it can't be me because I'm giving it away, so I can't fucking do it.
Mike, you're going to have to pick it this week.
Go on, then I'll pick it. I'll pick it.
I did it and fucked it up last week, so you do it this week.
All right. Say when.
When?
Now.
Oof.
I'm not going to repeat myself, but I think I was.
Sorry.
bang on.
There is boobs in it. I do apologise.
Yeah.
I won't repeat what I said earlier, but I think I was bang on with it.
Yeah.
I think I was right with my description.
You can't say that.
Is it the honey monster?
Right, you know the score, everyone. Funniest comment wins. Michael is picking it. Vape Bunny straight in there with Ollie's latest girlfriend. Brian Ferguson. Don't stop moving so quick. Jesus. I'm going, where is it? The horny sugar puff, says Nevins. Vape with Vic. Trump in the morning when he wakes up. It does look a bit Trumpy. It's the bikini,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's the bikini that does it. Ginger Jesus hired a ginger horse as Game Attack. Kamala new look. She might get in next time. Well, that's American politics. We don't do that.
No.
Where are we? Stop moving. Show me the honey, says Dino. Turtle. Trump's hair has become the first lady. Lose the pick of my ex-wife, says Coils. Benzel, the missus coming home after a bottomless brunch. Nice. Booyah. Muppet Hub.
Right, well, while you fluff that, Vic, I'm going to kick all your fucking accounts out, you.
Fluff gone wild for the revenge of Donald Humper. Oh my God. Shane Atkin. Wayne Rooney's next conquest while the wife's in the jungle, more than likely. Jade Goody leaving the Big Brother house, says the Sean.
Nah, too much hair.
Can't say that. She's dead.
Too much hair.
Dino. Yeah, too much hair now. Dino, the Crumpet Muppet. Mark Smith. Oh shit! When you wake up sober. Frog Prince. Zippy reveals all. I like that. Game Attack. Trump has become a pimp for clone ginger cookie monsters. BBG. When the missus been on the Bears. Frankie Jazz. Picking a wig. Love that saying.
Nice.
Mickey Love. Wonder what happened to Ash since the thing.
John McClintock wins. He wins.
Gillian Broom, Trans Tango Man. Bacon with Vic, the Orange Delro, and Blumpkin's Nightmares. That's why, John McClintock, that's why you only see my head in Zoom. Nice. Oh, Christ almighty. Jumped. The US should have never stationed nuclear missiles in Wales. What? That's Turtle. Colin Rooney. No, said that. No, said that. Colin Rooney leaving the jungle, says Dino. I'll be down in an hour or two, says Arnie S. Oh, yeah. I think someone needs a shave, says Dion. BVG, the honey monster is coming to get you. Nevins, one eye looking at you, one eye going to the shop for sugar puffs. Vape Bunny, when the tanning salon girl gets a bit carried away. Hanky Panky, that looks like John McClintock with that hair. Nice. Benzel, my sleep paralysis demon when I go for a piss. Todd's reviews when the wife's menopause kicks in. Turtle, I was wondering what Russell Brand was doing. Nice. Connor Smith, fuck me, Sesame Street. Clearly got freaky after the watershed. Hi, Connor Smith. I've seen you for a bit. John McClintock, Vix. Oh, my God. Don't fucking do that, John McClintock.
I can say it for you if you'd like.
No, don't.
No,
Woo
I'm not even highlighting it for that one.
well, Woo Vapes is just fucking it all off and saying, my mum, at any given time.
Yeah.
Brian Ferguson, I combed my crotch. Are you ready, Sasquatch? I like it. Oh, fuck me. It's going all over the place. I combed my crotch. Got that one. Donald Trump when he takes off makeup, says BVG. Dino, it said place in water and watch it grow. Game Attack, fuck, I thought I told you to shave. Stuart Valentine, you fed her after midnight, didn't you? Shane Atkin, when the wife's going vegan. Game Attack, the missus telling me to prepare to get tangoed. Dino, what the fuck happened to my sea monkey? Joe Foster, if a whole body is hairy, why the bikini? Will the bits be bald?
Ah, true. It's good thinking.
Turtle, a Brazilian is enough. She needs a full South American. Connor Smith, I bet this gives me mulling fanny flutters. Message retracted from John McClintock. Wonder what that could have been.
Yeah, there you go. It's on there.
Mickey Love, never wanked to us. If I woke up in Thailand, I'd find out if I paid for the night. If I woke up in Thailand, I'd find out if paid for her for the night, says Mick. Nevins, Paul on COD with his new DLC skin. Accurate. Someone's dad been fucking the Doritos, says Vape Bunny. Turtle, tit job with a rug burn, says Turtle. Caesar Coils, this is a proper arm chomper when you wake up first on a Sunday morning. Oh, yeah, when you bite her arm off, so you don't wake her up. Got it. Done worse, says Paul Hinchcliffe. I believe you.
True.
Connor Smith, I see Momo has had a makeover. Scott Wood, I done it to match your Delro. Bless.
That makes
Well,
no sense.
I bet it feels like shagging a couch. Other Sean, smash that if the right. Smash that in the winter for that warm, cuddly shame fuck.
True, yeah.
Nice. Never stick what's it's up your badge, says Dino.
True.
John McClintock, never once. Oh, we just said that to us. Yeah, said that one. Smiling what's it before, but here we go. Gavin Potter, my wife on her way to bikini wax. Mickey Love, it's BVG when he gets his kit off. Nevin's POV when you're on the Vapor Expo stage. BVG. No, we are talking about Gemma Collins from Towie, who clearly stood at the bottom of the stairs.
Don't ever talk about that fucking monster.
Oh.
At my age, if it's moving, it's good. I was going to put my own shirt. I was going to put my wife after a chemo. Shane Atkin. What the fuck? Any hole's a goal, but not when you need a lawnmower to find it, says Joe Foster. William Dobson, if it's breathing, then don't worry about it. That's it. I've got to call it there. Jesus Christ almighty.
So
I love this crowd of people. They are my kind of people.
we haven't used that word, debaucherous.
We haven't for a while.
No, they
That's
are.
the thing, when you keep getting pulled on using the word a lot, you stop using it. Whose fault's that? Maybe it's that grumpy cunt in the corner there.
Cunt.
Yeah, it is.
I use cunt a lot.
Right, so there was 5 that made me chuckle.
Christ, you listed them.
I did. I starred them so I can bring them up. It's a lot easier.
God. Wow.
Fucking stardom.
He's organised.
How the fuck are you doing that?
You just click on the little empty star next to it and it adds a star.
Oh.
And then they go into the starred comments.
So if I press all of them, that'll fuck your world right up.
And we
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah. Right, hang on.
Like, watch Paul.
You're barred. You're barred. There you go. So the ones that made me chuckle were Show Me the Honey,
Nice.
the missus coming home after a bottomless brunch,
Nice.
Wayne Rooney's next conquest while the wife's in the jungle, Frog Prince, Zippy reveals all, and Vic, the Orange Del Rome in Blumpkin's Nightmares.
We can't give it Vic.
So I'm gonna.
Everything about that just makes me say no. We can't give it Vic. He's got too much stuff already.
I also won't send it to him.
And there's I'm trying to be nice, but I know that he won't.
No.
I won't.
I'm going to go with the one that I can actually relate to, which is Benzel.
You're going to get so battered tomorrow. You are going to get battered tomorrow.
I know. But yeah, it is. It is.
Well done, Benzel, mate. Send us your details. There's an email that Mike's about to throw in the corner there. Email that with your dates, and we'll get that shit off to you probably in about a year.
I'm very, very prompt. I don't fuck around like y'all.
All right, you'll get it out this week.
Just because I've had a lazy week this week and I haven't been out the house much.
Well, you know, Nicky Maynard won that big stuff that I had a couple of weeks ago, and I got a message off him saying, "What the fuck's all this about?"
I don't know what you're getting, Benzel, but
You're getting some stuff.
Send some details.
Right, well, let's just bang into the members wheel then. What we haven't done is vet this wheel because there's people on here that shouldn't be on, I don't think.
Well, you better vet the fucking
We will
thing.
sort it next week.
Yes.
This week is a freebie. So I'm going to present said wheel.
That means a non-member might win.
Yeah, but they were a member at some point. But I think it's those free memberships that Ryan gave away. They only lasted a month, and we've not took them off. I don't know who it was. So we'll sort it out for next week. We've done loads of stuff on the show this week, and we've just not had time to do that. So this is just a freebie this week. Anyone that's on the wheel can win it. It's going to be some stuff from Blumpkin, and the winner of this week's member giveaway. Murray Robertson, you winner. Nice one, Murray. I think you were in there before, so same deal again, Murray Robertson. If you can give your details to the email below, and one of us will pick it up, and we'll get those out to you, or Paul will, this week.
Right, so who wants a white and rose gold pod, and who wants a purple pod?
Well, neither of them are bunny, so it doesn't think it matters.
Whoever comments and contacts you first.
Who likes to use a handbag in their spare time? Out of those two men. Because that's a handbag mod all day. Or we could just throw something else in there and just send that to Bunny.
Yeah, you make me do something else. Yeah,
send it to Bunny. Yeah, let's do it, because Bunny's always been around. So send it to Bunny. We'll take the money out of the kit. We'll give you the money out of the kit.
You're saying Bunny's been around?
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, right.
Bunny's been well around and deserves a freebie.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Okay.
Right. Well done, everybody. Congratulations to the winners. We've got nobody to do Room 101 this week. So just to fill out some time, I think Mike should do it.
Why don't we ask if any cunt in chat wants to come do it? And if not,
we've got to put a link in.
Well, we can do that, but let's give it I'll set a 5-minute timer, right?
What, to get somebody in?
Yeah. If somebody in chat wants to volunteer for it, they can come in and abuse me. And if not, Mike can abuse me.
Done deal.
Thanks.
Go.
Right.
Link is in chat. You have 5 minutes from now to jump in the show to get into Room 101. Otherwise, it's been Matt doing it. No doubt you'll stay till the end of the show if you do.
What I've done there is make you uncomfortable because you've now got to fill 5 minutes.
I know, yeah.
With nothing. With nothing.
Hang on then.
Oh, hang on. What you got?
Oh. I'm done. It is 5 minutes.
This is excellent. This is excellent.
You need to have a fucking word with Nightbot. It's just said check out our sponsor, Whitlicker.
John McClintock's already done it, Mark. I think he should do it again because he was very nervous last time.
Do you think?
Connor Smith, now is the time to attack Paul.
What?
What? Lars, you trying to incite hatred?
Has Lars done 101? Yes, he has. It was crap, wasn't it? It's terrible.
Yeah.
It was boring.
Ryan, He's in. He could do it.
He
He's always
is.
down for it. Who else have we got? Bunny's never done it.
When he hasn't done it, no.
And Bunny's never been on the show, actually. I'm just so used to hearing Zoom every week. She doesn't do live shows. It's the same thing, Bunny. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, but Bunny knows what she's going to get. She ain't that fucking stupid. Just to address John McClintock, by the way, you don't got no Red Delro, do you, really? That was very mean. I don't believe you actually enlisted Mr. Todd to try and upset me.
Mr. Todd, I believe if you look closely, this is black and this is black.
Oh. Was that off your hat stand of...
Just because I'm not wearing an orange hat. He's saying that my cap doesn't match my top. Fucking does match it, bitch.
Your collars match your tops?
His face looks orange, though, to be fair.
It was blue before. I had to fuck around.
Yeah, and you were saying you watched that film about...
White balance.
Didn't you?
Wonka. I'm
There's
an umpalumper. I'm an umpalumper. I'm pretty sure I was one in a previous life. Yeah, but no orange on the cap. No, there's no orange on the cap. It's just a plain black cap. But it's still black. I can't believe he's arguing about this. What?
Can you go fix it, please?
I haven't got an orange.
Yeah, you have. It's on your custom fucking cap stand, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just going to get mullered by a couple of dogs in a second, so I apologise for that.
Good. Why don't you fuck off? I'll take some abuse from chat. I'll give some abuse back and close the stream off. And nicely.
Didn't mean it like that.
Oh, that's all right.
Not only is it orange, but it's also the same brand.
Oh, it's a slightly off orange.
It's more yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the sort of orange that you'd make a Delro out of.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That matches brands, though. I don't think that's going to pass.
I thought you were going to do that for a minute.
This Delro abuse is getting real fucking old.
Not difficult, at all. Sorry, I failed, Toddles. I failed. Right. Anybody coming in? Nobody? Have we had 5 minutes?
They're all shit scared.
You've still got a minute to fill. Don't feel any
Really?
pressure.
Nobody's got the bottle to come in and do 101 with him. Seriously, none of you. How many people have got watching?
60.
60 people, and not one of you has got the bottle to come in and fucking do that with him.
You realise most people are watching this.
No.
They're sat on the sofa scratching the bollocks, drinking. They ain't fucking playing camera games.
The wife's just been in and has given me this.
Oh, nice. Pussy.
There you go.
Pussy.
Now then. Now you do look like a proper fucking umpa-lumpa.
I'm going to wear this for the rest of the show. It picks up my glasses, but I like it. There you go. Bit of a stussy one there. Nice.
Have you ever been to a special prison for special people?
No.
You look like you should do.
Okay, I'm going to wear this.
Do you remember Brian Harvey?
I used to get that a lot.
Is Brian Harvey that guy that managed to run himself over with his own cat?
After eating too many baked potatoes.
We have a taker. They're waiting in the green room.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, let me grab a ball.
Enter Mr. Luke.
Probably sick of my stupid face, aren't you?
Not at all. Never.
Not at all.
Have you got some shit to throw at that grumpy cunt?
He's gone. Look now. He's scared. You've scared him.
Looks like a reject from a tango audition. Because you're pleasing, Mark. I've done this for him.
There we go.
God's sake, Mark. I'm, pulling all the stops out. Even my wife got involved. You're still not happy. Max, Jesus, where's Wally changed to orange? That's for you.
I was thinking Minnie the Minx from the Beano.
And to be fair, I do actually own probably as many beanies as I do cats.
Have you got a proper beanie hat stand there?
That's not a good look, is it? Let's not do that. I have a massive collection of beanies. It's actually probably bigger than my cap collection, to be fair. I do like a beanie. I wear them a lot. But then I work in a very cold warehouse, so...
Yeah, it's definitely beanie weather.
It is. But I don't wear any of these because these are my nice ones.
Do that.
These are my Sunday beanies.
Do that. There you go. Clicking the beanie.
Hey! That hat gives the impression you ride the short bus to school, says Brian Ferguson. Steinbug's first glance kind of like a Halloween convict, says other Sean. Hat's getting some comments. Just saying.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're old enough to remember Crossroads, right, Benny?
I think this is actually a good outfit. I never thought about putting these two together.
He's missed that, hasn't he, Mike? He's fucking missed that one.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't actually listening to him much like you weren't listening to me before. What?
Benny.
Oh.
Benny from Crossroads?
Yeah.
Is that a lot like? Right, Luke. Anyway, come on, moving on. We're losing track of what we're supposed to be doing here. It's not Zoom, it's a fucking show.
Yep.
Pull yourselves together, gentlemen. Jesus Christ.
Let's bring
I
it back
think
together.
anyone's taking advice from you looking like that. Get the fuck out.
What's wrong with it? I think I look very good.
You look like a right cunt.
Bring it back together with a bumper then, yeah?
Yep.
Yes, do it.
Get ready, Whoppers! You know what this is, Mr. Bucket! Sit back, relax, suck a dick. It's time for room 101. Suck a dick. It's time, room 101.
Tune. Fucking love that tune.
Yeah, can't get enough of
Can't get enough of sucking a dick. What? You just said.
that. No, I did not say that at all.
That's what I heard.
Right. Do you think, Paul?
I don't. Luke knows the game. He's going to play the game now. He can suggest 3 things that can be banished from existence forever. You've just got to get past me, and I'm not in a grumpy mood as much as Pugs wants to say. I'm in a lovely mood. I'm very caring and giving tonight.
Yeah, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to argue with any of your comebacks on what I'm going to try and put into 101, to be fair.
I'm very drunk. Don't worry about it.
So, number 1.
That's a drink before it says it. Jesus.
Oh,
I just got to wet my whistle a little bit.
It's like, number 1.
right. This is a personal one for me because I've had this situation this week. People that will always argue their way out of issues they cause themselves and try and blame other people.
Do you mean narcissists?
Yes.
Cunts.
Easiest way to put it.
You want to put Pugs in the room?
Hey, whoa.
I didn't say it.
Whoa.
What?
Unnecessary.
Accurate.
And if you don't mind me saying, a little bit mean.
And accurate.
Sean, I'm wearing a fluffy fucking baggy shite thing and don't look great myself, so that's no excuse.
So that should be number 2.
Yeah.
Didn't Sean do this like 2 weeks ago anyway?
Yeah, he did, to be fair.
Listen, deflection's not an answer. Fucking stop it.
So people who know they're wrong but argue the toss anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know that they're at fault, but they want to blame every fucker else.
Yep.
Can I ask a question? Are you in a relationship with this person currently?
No. I wouldn't be saying it because she's right here.
No. Okay. You can put those people in a room, but you've got to argue your own point. And I have some sympathy for the situation because I have a person that I live with that has this same problem.
I guarantee she says the same thing about you.
Oh, far worse. Far worse. I had 2 hours free of all of them today. I'm like, fuck me. What shall I do with my life for two hours without any? I literally wasted my life watching that Hellraiser they released in 2022.
Why did you do that? It's fucking shite.
Well, I watched it the time it came out. I thought I'll try it again. No, still wasted my time.
Disappointed.
Yeah. All right. So the problem we have, and I include myself, if you deal with someone who's always wrong and argues the fact that they're right,
even when they know they're wrong.
Even when they know they're wrong. Your problem is yourself because you're allowing it to happen. When what you should do is say, fuck off and walk away. Now, when unfortunately you live with the fucking thing, you can't do that. So you need a little bit more of a specific thing because it's all relative to how much you give to foot.
So let me add some more context. It's a
I was going to
work
say, add the
situation.
context that's made you boil over with this one.
It's a work situation.
Do you work with this person?
Well, this person works for me.
Right.
Oh, okay. Now you've got a big problem because I manage people and I deal with this a lot. Okay.
And it's not.
You literally want to sit there and say, "Shut the fuck up," because what you're doing is wrong. I know you're doing it wrong. Please sort your shit out. But you can because you have to be professional.
You do, and it's actually harder than you think sacking people these days.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you're in a situation where you know somebody's fucked up and they're denying it, right? That's what you're saying.
Well, they're not 100% denying it, but they're trying to blame everyone else so they don't look as bad.
Yeah. So
And it's like, well, there's only two other of us, and I know what the other person's doing, and I know what I'm doing, so you're talking shit.
Yeah, I had this. Nevs, you're quite right. Send me in. This is exactly what I had this week. I had to go to a different branch to deal with this exact situation where somebody had done X, Y, and Z wrong. And when they got questioned about it, they started trying to throw the people under the bus for what they'd done. Now, the way you actually deal with it is...
Classic deflection.
It is, but the way you actually sit and deal with it is, no, I've called this meeting to discuss what you did. If someone else did some shit, you should have reported it, you should be dealing with it, you should be talking to somebody about it, and you should be on board. I don't care what they did. I'm talking about you.
Did you not say stickers get stitches, bitch?
No, what I will be honest, my exact words to him were, I really don't care what you're saying about these people. I'm here to discuss what you did wrong based on this, and this.
That was exactly the situation because I was actually doing their performance review.
Yeah, so this is again very, very similar to what I've done this week. So you don't have to be as cunty as some people might be in a situation, but you can draw back the fact and say, well, we're not here actually to discuss events outside of this. I've called this to discuss this with you, and this is what you're going to listen to. And you've got to be...
No one likes the grass.
No.
Well, no one likes the grass, but the thing is, at the end of the day, right, again, it goes back to the point I first made. There's an acceptance of, what is the relationship to the person that's lying to you? And when you establish actually it's an employee who's a bit of a cunt, you sit there and say, no, that's not relevant to what I want to say to you. And when you talk about employees, you can't be friends. When
it's a formal investigation, there's rules that have to be adhered to. Quite strict rules. Annoying rules, actually.
That's the entire route.
You can't do what you feel like doing.
No, but that's the entire route, right? And I tried to allude to it earlier. I can call someone a cunt without actually calling them a cunt. And that's how you handle that situation. And, again, it's right. Whether the relationship is close and you can't get away from the fact that you can't deal with this is irrelevant. The fact is you are in charge of this person. They're doing something they shouldn't be. You've got to deal with it. Getting stressed and worried about the fact they're lying and trying to deflect is irrelevant. You've got to find a way to pinpoint and say, well, no, we're discussing this with you now. Answer that question.
When you say that you can't call them a cunt, can you say you are a female lady girl?
Do you know the best? Do you know the very best question you can ask? The very best question, especially in a performance review. We're here to discuss your performance review. Before I start, and we do have concerns as a company about your performance, do you feel like you're doing a good job?
Yeah, we always do. Always start with that. Always.
You're giving me some absolute fucking pointers here. Like, I'm loving this.
Right. So you let them say how great they are, and then say, well,
do you know what?
You just said this.
Eight times out of 10, especially when you're doing performance reviews like that, if you start with that, they will admit that they're not doing very well.
All they do is they set the targets up.
Yeah.
And then you just.
But either way, the question leads you to the next set of questions. Because if they say I'm doing bad, say, well, you've had the training, you've had this, that, and the other, so why do you feel you're doing bad?
But if they say, I don't think I've got a problem,
Well, actually, let me introduce you to this, cockhead.
Yeah.
I feel on this occasion, I'm going to refuse your request to throw this in Room 101 because I feel like you need to be a bit more aggressive in your stance.
Yeah.
you need to be less female lady garden.
Someone's fucking with you and you know it. You find a way to call them out. Don't let someone fucking lie to your face. Just nope. Sorry.
Nah, I didn't back down, but yeah, no, you have got some great points there. To be fair,
you just let them talk. Don't ask them questions and don't state a fact.
Give them rope to begin with. Give them rope to begin with. The rest
let them hang themselves.
Isn't it strange that the most un-HR person is probably one of the best HR persons?
Yeah, that's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, because I hide my worth really well. So no, you've lost that one. Number 2.
Right, number 2.
He thought he was going to glide through just that one, and that was it.
Yeah, I know. No, I've got fuck all. But at least I showed up.
Right.
No one else fucking did.
I can't say that one now, and I can't say that one now. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Ryan, you're wrong. Employment law, you can't tell someone they're poor at the job. You can, however, phrase that in a very different manner and say, as a company, we need you to improve on X, Y, and Z.
Luke, I'm going to help you out, Luke. Milk floats.
No,
he's not helping you.
With your milk floats. That milk float could keep torturing you, mate.
I saw it again yesterday.
Cyclists.
Don't say
Right.
cyclists. We've had that before. Don't.
Yeah, no, cyclist is an obvious one. Just fucking run them over. Right. This one's actually vape related because I know for a fact these companies talk shit. When a company states on a device, especially like kits, that there is anti-leak or will not ever leak because it's utter bullshit. Gravity's a thing, and unfortunately they have to have an airflow, whether it's top or bottom airflow. It doesn't matter. If it's bottom airflow, it's going to leak. If it's top airflow, it's going to get clogged. There is always that chance.
No.
You say that.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
You
You're
say
impossible.
that. However,
if you were creating a device and you were putting it into market, would you not put that on the description?
No, because it's just a bullshit sales pitch.
Well, let's put it this
I
way.
tell customers all the time.
Right. Where is it? I designed an RDA, believe it or not, which was in prototype, which had an almost leak-proof airflow, and it was bottom airflow. So, and I designed it, and it does actually genuinely work. You could make it leak if you're a cunt. So if it was mine, I would put on the box, this is a semi-leak-proof RDA that you can make leak if you're a dick.
Yeah, but that's like rebuildable shit. Rebuildable shit will leak if you're a fucking moron.
I don't know. No.
But like general starter kits that stupid people are going to use.
That's it.
All right.
So it was basically, the design is there's an airflow inside that comes down. Any liquid that you pour in through the top goes through the airflow back into the bottom of the well. Therefore, you can't actually get it out. So,
Let me give an example, right? Because it was actually one of Smock's only decent starter kits, the Nord 2. Said on the package, leak resistant, leaked fucking constantly. Worked well, but leaked.
yeah, that's a pod. All pods leak.
Oh,
The companies will put that they're leak resistant or anti-leak or will not leak, and it's
they're not going to leak if they've got juice flow control. They can't.
Well, you can.
They
No, they
can
can't.
because they do. Because I get millions of customers coming in with leaking issues all the time.
But that then is a faulty juice flow control. It can't leak if it's got juice flow control.
You think it's all about air pressure. If you lock that juice flow control off, there shouldn't be any air. However, what I have noticed, especially with RTAs, even RTAs that have juice flow control, it's not O-ringed or grommeted. It's still two bits of metal. It's not a seal. you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's not sealed. If you leave it long enough, it will leak.
I'm concerned that if someone says leak proof,
It's a loaded comment. Though.
They're using the word leak, so it's.
It should be. I don't know what the right word to use would be.
fuckwit resistant.
Well, you know, improved
Weepage.
leaklessness.
The massive problem here is you have fucking idiots of all manner,
exactly.
all levels. So if you get an RDTA, right, it can't leak. It can't leak unless you tip it on its side. Don't tip it on its fucking side.
Yeah, but they will. Then they'll say it leaks.
Yeah, because you tipped it on its fucking side.
That's idiots being idiots, but I'm not.
A glass.
That's why I'm mentioning like starter kits. You know, like
a glass is leak proof.
Single pod systems, or your
Yeah, but
perfect example. Perfect example. This glass is leak proof
Unless you do
Don't
that.
unless you fucking tip it on its side.
I'm just I don't.
Brian Ferguson says steampunk's leaks are subject to barometric pressure.
They are, but how many times is Joe Public up and down a fucking mountain on his daily business?
And
There's
Todd nailed it. Nothing is idiot proof.
There's other variables. I mean,
Exactly that. It's
makes a difference.
proof.
You've got to think that these things, you're putting heat through these things. Some of these things are made of plastic. Plastic swells and shrinks with heat. You cannot seal it properly. Yeah. So, and it's the same with metal. Metal heats, shrinks, and expands.
Good. I'm glad you've decided to.
There's a lot of variables. You cannot make a leak-proof thing.
You can manufacture something, and you can put it through a set of rigorous tests within a laboratory environment. Yeah. And it doesn't leak. And then all you've got to do then is
give it birdie. Give it birdie. It'll make it
to the
leak.
general public, and they'll fucking find a leak.
Give it birdie. I'll put 3 gigawatts through it. And it'll expand like a fucking rubber tire, and it'll leak like a cunt.
You're now discussing variables and shit like that. I want you to tell me who has said their shit is leak proof.
There's been quite a few, I think. Over the years, there's been quite a few.
Yeah, there's been loads of companies. I can't remember which device it was. Aspire have done it on one of their devices. It's not as common now as it used to be.
Do you know what the most leak-resistant RTA that I've ever used actually is the Arbiter.
Is it top airflow?
It's top airflow.
Right, so it'll flood.
Why then?
It doesn't even seep. But unfortunately, the flavour's not quite as good as other tanks, but it's pretty good. Still good.
Nevins, would you like to go fuck yourself? Right.
My Delta.
I'm struggling. Give me an example now of who says it's leak proof in the vape relationship.
Majority.
I would call. If you're going to put something in Room 101 with what you're saying, I would say overstretching parameters.
That's a better way of putting it.
And it's mainly Chinese.
You mean bullshitting people?
Yeah.
It's not just Chinese. There's many people stretch their bullshit.
It's mainly they all do it. They all do it.
All right, you can have that one. That can go in. How about number 3?
I fucking helped you out there, Luke. Don't forget it. I helped you out there.
It went from leak proof to liars. It's pretty.
It went.
Well, I use leak proof as an example.
As a segue into bullshit.
Yeah. I think it was a nice segue from people that try and throw other people under the bus because they're liars. The liars that say that.
I've just realised that you're one of those people that call it a buzz.
He is. Yeah.
I know people that call it a buzz.
It is.
Are they from Bolton?
It's a bus.
It's a buzz.
It's a bus.
It's a bus.
It's also a shower.
Third one. Ooh.
Anti-leak is the word, not leak-proof. So you've been called out again now. It's bad.
Yeah, but there has been a couple of notices where they've said leak-proof.
Nevin says my auntie
it pisses me off.
Nevin says my auntie used to leak, but my uncle was Ron Jeremy.
Jesus.
Mm.
Right. Third one.
I bet she was bored. Hey.
Oh, this is going to be very controversial to anyone that owns an iPhone.
Not me.
Now, I don't have a problem with the people that have used iPhones for absolutely donkeys and don't like change. So they stick with iPhones because they're used to how everything's laid out and whatever. The people that say that iPhone are the best, when, funnily enough, iPhones are made by Samsung, yet Apple still charge you to get them to fix it. And you also have to pay ridiculous amounts of money to get your iPhone fixed, even if you buy the insurance. Apple can.
Right. What Luke is saying, Paul, is put Nevins in.
Just chuck Apple in there. Apple, fuck them.
I'm intrigued. At what point did it publicly be made aware that Samsung make the iPhone?
I didn't know that.
Very recently.
It's not true. I think screen
Is that
technology.
It's because Samsung makes screens.
Screen technology is shared, and I believe that is also
in all fairness, Samsung tend to lead with the latest technology in phones.
Sharp screens are shit.
No, they weren't. The TVs and shit might have been, but the
LG and Samsung were in bed together.
No, Sharp had the good shit, and it was, I think Samsung bought Sharp technology or iPhone.
They're all pretty much in collusion because they'll outsource various different parts of the manufacturing to various different companies that have that technology to do it, and then they'll combine it into a final package.
Well, I've not had an
iPhone for 10 years.
I've never had an iPhone, wouldn't touch it.
So I used to like it. It was when they got rid of the 3.5mm jack. Now Samsung have done it as well, so it doesn't matter anymore. But at the time, I used that all the time. So,
but when you get a Samsung, you do get the Type C to 3.5mm jack connector. Yes, it's fucking annoying and it's stupid.
It was the
but
fact
at least they give you that option.
With iPhone, you had to buy iPhone peripherals, and I didn't like that fact that they had you over a barrel. Whereas if you were Samsung, it didn't matter what it was; you could have anything.
Don't get me wrong. On their Macs, they do a good job, but they still screw you on the insurance, and they still screw you with their fucking. Whenever they've been taken apart, they found loopholes for everything. There's
also the fact that if you used Macs, I get it. If you don't, and you use laptops and your Windows, like I do, everything I've got 5 laptops, 3 computers. They're all Windows. You might as well have an Android because then they all talk to each other. And when I put this computer on, my phone comes on the screen. Everything that's on my phone comes on this screen. And
that could be dangerous.
No, it's
not. That could be dangerous.
Not really.
I don't do that.
I do have.
No, I've got exactly the same thing. So I've got a BVG's put there. I'm thinking of getting a Mac Mini. Get one. That's what I run this on. That's what I use.
Yeah, it used to be. It used to be, especially if you were graphically inclined. Macs were far superior. They were. When it came to Photoshop and everything to do with video editing, anything graphical, Macs were far superior. But it didn't take long for Windows to catch up to that.
But you are talking about a specific thing here.
It's a very specific thing.
Mm-hmm. So the original subject to go in the room was what? Mac insurance?
No, just Apple and the way they do things. So
I believe it's iPhone wankers.
Yeah.
Well, Apple's had to change everything. They now use USB-C. They're having to change the shit.
Yeah, because it's finally caught up to them. But how many years have they been coming up with loopholes to get around the bullshit that they've gone to court about?
It sounds like you don't like people who lie to you at all.
No, I really don't. Lying's like number one on my list of hatred.
I refer you to my earlier comment. You need to address the liars, not join in.
I've addressed multiple liars. And
I agree. I agree with you.
They're narcissistic and get horrible.
Apple, their own. It's got their own thing. They've got their own ecosystem, whatever they call it. And if you want to play that game, play that fucking game. But
they put themselves.
I jumped out about 8 years ago, and I went to Android, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Why do I need to have everything linked? And like
Yeah, but
I've got an
with
iPad.
Android these days. So, like, even those people, they haven't got that to fall on.
Yeah, but there's.
It's not as bad now as it was. If you're an iPhone, I mean, it's like if you're 8 years ago, if you had an iPhone, or 5 years ago, you could only get an Apple Watch. You don't think it'd work with it. Whereas now you can get Chinese watches that will work with Apple or Android.
Do you think Apple's not fucking Chinese?
No, I'm saying they used to have their own bubble and nothing outside of it could ever get in. Whereas now there's a lot of stuff you can get for Apple stuff that isn't genuine Apple.
They've only started doing that since they've realised they can't stay in their own bubble because they won't.
They can't stay in their own bubble. They cannot do that.
No.
They have to join the rest of the world and be more open to things.
And Android and Windows and all that Samsung shit, they were there first. They were the first to, I think, realise that you need to leave it open so that people can do what they fucking want.
Well, it's only if you look at it, it's the same as when you've got like PlayStation, you've got Xbox. For years they were all separate.
Don't do it, Mike. Don't start that game.
Don't, because I've got both.
Yeah, but then they've started to cross-platform a load of stuff. Haven't they?
So it mattered a while ago, but I stopped using the PlayStation after that fucking abortion they brought out, the Spider-Man one.
Well, it's like the excuse people used to say PlayStation's better over Xbox because of the graphics. The problem in the past was nobody had the TV for the PlayStation graphics to be worthwhile, so it didn't fucking matter. Now it matters because good quality TVs are fairly affordable. But still, there's like everyone's set in their ways now. So
I'm just right. So this is a good argument. I enjoy this because what you've done is compare apples and oranges, right? So the phones is Android versus Apple. Where do you stand on the Sony Microsoft console thing?
I'm not really asked. Like, I got a PlayStation because of the exclusives that PlayStation has. Xbox doesn't do that, but I originally went with an Xbox.
Did you?
Yes.
Bit silly.
Yeah,
probably, but all my friends had Xboxes, so...
See, he was... No, wait, whoa. Paul, hang on. Paul was all right with this argument until you disagreed with him.
Isn't that the same with every argument?
He's a PlayStation wanker. I'm an Xbox wanker.
No,
so...
all I play is my PlayStation at the minute because I don't have the latest Xbox. And obviously, they've stopped making games for the older generation Xbox now.
I'm not kidding you. I think the Xbox is going to fuck off anyways. And I know that's different to the Apple Android argument, but Xbox is going to pull out because they're already talking about the Xbox Live as the way to go. You can play it on your PCs, you fucking whatever you want. That's disappearing. They ain't playing hardware games anymore. That's going to disappear. Apple's not. Apple's still going to fucking do what they do. The problem is it's a different operating system. It's completely different. And if I don't use it, but if you are someone that does and you've got fucking, I don't know, you've got the MacBook, you've got a fucking TV, you've got the fucking phone, you've got the tablets, you've got everything. Do you want to replace all those?
No, I can understand that. So, like, the people that have been using Apple for so long don't care. They're used to the system. Everything's linked together, whatever. It's fine. There's still people out there that are just getting phones, especially the younger generation, that are getting new phones and saying iPhone is the fucking best. It
used to be.
It used to be.
Because they held the monopoly on the market. Now they fucking don't.
It wasn't just the monopoly of the market. They used to be better.
Well.
They used to be better.
It's got a price tag to it.
They didn't know because for countless years they were saying they had the latest technology in phones that Samsung had been using for years, other companies had been using for years. When they brought out, was it the when they brought fucking facial recognition software? Right? When Apple said we've got the latest facial recognition software, it was bullshit. Samsung had been using it for 2 years.
Right.
And it was the same one.
Connor Smith in chat, I have to say this.
God.
Connor Smith in chat says, I've not played PlayStation in 5 or 6 years, been PC for 6 years and never looked back.
Good lad.
Nevin's replied with, you've never looked anywhere, Connor. Mean.
Oh.
Cruel.
Fuck me.
I don't condone such fuckery.
I do. Right.
So it's not going in, is it? You got to keep arguing.
No. I'm going to point something out to you that what Apple did used to do, and they don't anymore. Their hardware was better.
The Apple OS, when it first came out, the Apple OS was the most user-friendly OS there.
No, forget the OS, the hardware, right? So was it the iPhone 4, which was the fucking glass back, glass front. It was a nice device. It felt weighty, and it was deep.
And then you tap the screen and everything smashed to pieces.
Waste
of time.
Yeah, but they felt nice.
That sounds like a you fucking problem. If you're gonna drop it, don't fucking buy anything.
They felt nice. They felt really good. They did.
I've used Samsung for the last.
I didn't drop it into somebody else.
I've been Samsung for about
8 years. Yeah, and the reality is those phones caught up. So Apple did it first. The problem is they now don't do it first. The technology was never first because Android was first, and I'm not arguing that point. It's a taste thing.
But now the Samsungs now I can link my phone to anything I need to link it to.
Yeah, but that's Apple's problem now. Apple have got this problem now that they are this one-piece fucking thing.
They're becoming niche.
Yeah, they don't fit with everything else. They don't. So I'm actually going to let you put it in, and let's not talk about premium. Let's not talk about premium products because I guarantee you there's some guy in Saudi Arabia with a fucking platinum diamond encrusted fucking Samsung who says fuck your premium Apple shit.
Actually, Paul, Nevin says accept Discord chat, Pugs. Well, let's not talk about that though, because fuck me.
No, let's not talk about that, Pugs, because that's technology that's hard to work, right?
You need to be some kind of Russian hacker to work out that one.
I'm clearly Russian and a hacker.
Yeah. We did it though. We did it.
We did eventually. Well, I don't. I think I started an hour and a half after you and still beat you. Yeah, two for three, Luke.
I'll take that.
It's better than most.
I thought that was actually going to be worse than it was, to be fair. And funnily enough, the two that I came up with on the spot, the two
ones I got in, on the fly. It's always on the fly. Yeah. I need to piss again.
You see, Bunny, that's not true. iPhones aren't expensive. I use a Samsung S23 Ultra. That's fucking expensive too. It's not a difference in price anymore. It used to be, but now it's not. It's not. You pay for what. It's the same thing. It's relative to your vaping or your fucking cars or whatever you want. You pay for what you want. The problem is the infrastructure with Apple doesn't fit around everything else you want to fucking do.
No, because my mate, he used to swear by iPhones, and then it got to the point where he'd crack a screen or whatever, and then because he couldn't find any of these dodgy shops to fix it that didn't give a fuck about getting a lawsuit from Apple, he had to send it back, and it cost him 150 fucking quid. And it's like, well, I'm paying for bastard insurance. Why do I have to pay to get a screen repair? Like, fuck you.
So it's not true. It's not insurance. It's not insurance. It's a fucking guarantee. It's a warranty. It's an extended warranty. It's
no, it pays for Apple Care.
Yeah, but it's not insurance to drop your phone.
No.
Well, look, insurance companies.
They say in their general, if you read the hard print of the contract, because they did this with the fucking the first lineup of Macs, and they screwed 50% of their customers. Because it all went to court and everything. So what they did was they writ up a legislation. If you bought it from this day, which was basically everyone that pre-ordered it and everyone that bought it day one, you would not be able to get your device or whatever fixed. And that was their loophole. So the courts had told them you have to pay all these people their money back. And they put a loophole clause in, which made they only had to pay the people that got it on day one.
I'm going to... No, you see,
Apple Care Plus.
You see, hang on. You got 2 for 3, then continue to argue.
I'm not continuing. I'm just raising a point.
So yeah, the point
239 quid for Apple Care Plus.
Yeah, but the thing you've done again is you don't want to challenge liars and you don't want to read your fucking contract, right? These are you problems.
That is wrong because I read all my contracts.
Nobody reads the contracts. You're a liar.
I am not fucking. I used to be a stupid, gullible idiot. They'd be like, "No, don't need to read that." I read everything now.
Just on that point, he doesn't like liars and is one.
Yeah.
He's muted, by the way. He can't answer back. I I find it rather fucking annoying, actually. I might just let Apple survive and go 1 for 3 instead of 2.
I would say that was contradictional.
I would say it's fuck-offational.
Contradictional.
It's not wordable.
Definitely not wordable.
No.
Right. Well done, Luke. You thought that right up. What are we on? Nearly 10:15.
No, you've got to keep going. I'm going to go for a beer so you can fill in now.
I've got nothing else to talk about.
Just feel
You do look like a Where's Wally Noddy hybrid.
I do, don't I? I like it, though. I look like I've been to a nice hockey game.
In this weather, it's Where's Willie?
Where's Willie? Hey! In my bum.
What? Right. Ryan wants to shove Black Friday in 101.
Black Friday's not a thing anymore. Black Friday's been for fucking years. All they do on Black Friday is give you the price that they were selling it for anyway, but then tell you it was more expensive before.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. There was a meme I saw go out earlier, and it was it was a Braveheart meme. You know the wait. Go. And it was this fucking whole thing. Like, the price was 500 quid. 500 quid. Black Friday, 500 from 600. Go! It's fucking same thing, you fucking idiots.
It's insane.
It's fucking mental, man. And it's not just a week and a half, it's a fucking month now. You have Black,
it's the same as
Black
Christmas.
November.
Nobody knows when it's coming or when it is. It's now, apparently, according to all my apps. But in Black Friday, it's Saturday.
It's next Friday, and then it should be Cyber Monday.
No, I was doing it yesterday. I shopped Black Friday.
Black Friday week.
Yeah, Black Friday week or Black Friday month.
Yeah.
Or it's all bullshit.
Once at Mirage do Black Friday, the posters are going up on Friday. They'll get taken down the end of Friday, and the deals will only be running on Friday.
It's all bollocks. If you go to the right place and research your prices, it will always be that price. It doesn't fucking matter. You will always find it for a good price.
Here's how I know that's true, because sad as it is, I was looking at a snow foam cannon to put on my jet washer. I've got one, but it's shit.
I've got one now.
So I was looking at another one. There was an auto glim one which looked really, really cool, and it was 35 quid. And I thought, should I? Shouldn't I? I tell you what, I'll wait till Black Friday. Clicked on Amazon on Black Friday, logged in, went straight to it. It was in the Black Friday. I thought, yes, I'm going to get a bargain here. It was 35 quid still, down from 49.99.
These don't sound like redundant man problems. My auto.
You're not behaving like a real.
Still, you know.
Can I just request that guy joins in, because everything gets longer. Christmas, Black Friday, Black History Month, Pride Month.
He's not wrong.
No, that guy, my mate Ryan, needs to turn up here and argue, because I'm
Ryan.
Come on, Ryan, get in.
Come in, Ryan.
Yeah, the link's still pinned.
Come in.
Down there.
What we're actually lacking, and I go back to Luke for this example, is
it's more people with stupid hats.
Not orange ones. The thing that I get with all this is it's the consumer, the guy that buys into the shit, is the fucking problem. And you need to fucking stop buying into shit.
Yeah.
Fucking wake up. You're all fucking involved in this, be it Apple or Black Friday or, like Ryan says, Black History Month or fucking Pride Month. You're all allowing it. It's like being offended by a program.
What kind of person have you got to be to know full well, like Mike's just said, that you're waiting for Black Friday and you see this TV that you're after and it comes in and it's exactly the same price as it was last week, but it tells you it used to be £850 and now it's £500.
Yeah.
You automatically think, what I need to do now is run down to the superstore and stab somebody's mother in the face with a screwdriver to get that TV offer in the queue for the till.
You know, I've got to go get a beer and probably take a piss. But the fact,
Ryan, I want that hat.
You can't have this hat, bro.
I want that hat. I want it.
It doesn't match your sweater.
You gotta go to a messy festival in Wales for one of these, bro.
If you gave me that hat, I would find a sweatshirt to match it.
Right, you know what? I was about. Let me. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna top up my drink before I actually get started.
Yeah, come on, matchy.
It won't be matchy, but it'll be just a
Take
stupid.
that navy blue off.
Wagwan, my brethren.
But yeah,
Right.
the only difference that I had noticed on that Amazon post was before they hadn't mentioned the RRP of it. It was just at 35 quid.
Absolute fucking
On
nonsense.
Black
mate.
Friday, they suddenly put
It's not.
RRP.
Do you know the one place that does this shit properly? And it's because I bought something recently. The one place that does it right is Curry's. PC World.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, Curry's are pretty good.
They throw a proper bargain out, and you've got to find it. You've got to be wanting it and go look for it. But they are fucking way cheaper than anyone else. Amazon take the fucking piss. They take liberties with fucking everything.
Weirdly, Temu, for all the sins, and I do occasionally. I'm quite partial to a bag of shite from Temu. I just don't do video fucking shows about it.
Did you buy your hat from Temu?
No. And I noticed
Is
that
It's the right colour. It's the right colour.
If you do the Temu thing, you'll know if you've ever used the app, they throw fucking everything in there to get you to get all these coupons and money off. And it was Black Friday weeks. Think, fuck me, it's Black Friday on Temu. This has got to be really fucking cheap. It was more expensive.
I'm not going to say anything about
it. Went up. It went up.
I just got to ask: is that a Stussy hat or a Sussy hat?
Hey.
Well, I've had no dad jokes from Mike. He's letting the fucking side down. I thought I ought to go.
I'm 3 beaver towns in there, so
lazy.
I do like that hat.
Can I just ask? Is that how ridiculous I look in a dressing gown when looking at Luke? Yeah. Is that Whoa. Sorry, I've had a few. Mate.
Hang on, Ryan. I've got a better question. I appreciate. Yeah, I was about to ask about the neck.
I knew you was, mate. I knew you was, bro. That's why I wore it for you.
What I want to ask is, why have you got one that matches your Stone Frog hat, and then a blue one on top of it?
It's all one bandana, bro. See, that's the part of it. Bandana.
Turn it inside out.
Oh, it's a reversible, swappable.
Ooh,
yeah, bro.
This
is the one that I get confused for supporting the. Not that I don't support them, but
LGBT.
Yeah. I've got so many clothes that people just assume that I'm pansexual. Got a T-shirt. I've been approached in like 3 times.
I like that sweatshirt as well.
Yeah, I know you would, bro. To be fair, you can't really appreciate it for its worth. It's got paint splatter on it. I know I wore it because Paul would hate it because it's bright and colourful.
I like it. It's nice. It's nice. I wouldn't fit in it, but I like it.
Why would I hate bright colours?
Because you're horrible.
Yeah, look at you, bro. You're literally dressed in all black, bro. Like you
I am literally multicolored, and I am literally.
Okay. I suppose you're more multicolored than I am, really, aren't you? So that's.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you belong to all the cool kids clubs, don't you, motherfucker?
Well, they say that you wear your heart on your sleeve.
He's ain't cool, bro.
You wear your heart on the outside everywhere. That's why it's all black.
Right, fuck off.
I think you got him there.
Yeah, man. But how are we anyway? How is everybody?
I'm very well, mate. How are you?
Oh, good, mate.
Yeah, man. I'm happy. I've been enjoying the show, to be fair.
Yeah,
man.
Good.
Yeah. Turtle said,
Ryan
looks like
no idea what we're doing.
Camden Market was a person.
Where did you get that hat from? Is that a festival hat?
So I went to, what was it, Inside Out Festival in Wales one year, and I got this jumper, this hat. I've actually got a black version of this, but it's spatter on it, and a jacket, and
I think we had something to do with the Inside Out Festival.
Oh, really?
That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Was it about 5 years ago?
Me and Nat went about, it could have been about 5 years ago now, yeah.
That rings a bell.
There was as I was leaving, it was dark, and there was a store that was selling stuff, and there was bright lights. And
so you robbed it?
No, not really. I mean, like after festivals, I tend to be attracted to bright lights for reasons I shouldn't really go into. So I got drawn into the bright lights, and then I just saw this stuff. It glows in the dark and shit, bro. He had this hat, this hoodie, things. He had some goggles with LEDs in that flash.
You're not going to nick it, then are you?
He wouldn't.
In the car, like shit. Yeah, it was.
But I
big.
managed to talk them into quite a hefty discount if I promised to wear the whole outfit the following day, which I did.
That
Yeah.
hat is fucking nice.
It's fucking sick, mate. It's like, hey, I think you're like this one better. Watch this one.
Left out here because I've got my snapback on and I've got a woolly hat over there.
Yeah, it's woolly hats from now on. I'm wearing woolly hats every week.
Changing this.
Get your woolly hat on. Ah, bucket. Nice. Everyone loves a bucket. It's a Lego bucket. It's a fucking Lego bucket, bro. What? Ah! You're like my new favourite person.
Unfortunately, the Lego isn't like solid.
It doesn't
just
quite,
like-
it's printed rubber, isn't it?
yeah, if I could have, because I've got
But
Lego
still,
sets,
can you
I
imagine
would have Optimus Prime Lego
Full,
on my
all the way
head.
around, actual Lego, and you could just
Mate.
put things on it.
That'd be a dangerous weapon. That would,
the
bro.
possibilities.
But if you not somebody with that on your resume,
You're winning that fight.
they are going down, bro. 100%. Yeah.
No one will fuck with you. I ain't fucking with him. If he nuts me, I'm down.
I feel like I feel left out now.
Get a hat on, man.
I thought you had a swim cap on. Sorry.
Fuck off.
Oh,
So you know what? I just
was
makes me
a
want to go and
quick
get my
pop
swim
up.
cap on now.
That's cool.
Right.
I like it. I do like that. That is.
What other cool headwear have I got now?
Paul, you have to talk the game here, mate.
no. I want you to wear that Lego hat.
I'd love that Lego. That Lego hat's fucking cool as fuck.
I want you to wear it.
That is fucking awesome.
Dog toy.
Love it. Yes. That's not a hat, is it, Mike?
No, it's my dog's toy.
It looks very similar to my hat, though, doesn't it? Like that's a bit sus.
That smells like arse.
What?
So now you're the weakest link, aren't you? Now, Paul, mate, you need to get a fancy hat, on,
Innit?
bro.
You know what I mean? Jesus, Paul.
Mm.
Come on.
This is what happens when you invite me on the stream, bro.
This is a professional show, mate. Come on, show some.
I got this one.
That's Mike with hair. Look.
that. Oh, that's
Like it.
many
It's like
days.
it. It's kind of it looks like you used to be in like a goth band back in the 80s, and now you're like really old, but you still play music.
That used to be a cushion cover.
It's like
That's
a
also
chamois.
been in your dog's mouth a lot.
Now the
hasn't
dog
it?
just carries that around with him.
is
Nerves, my
blanket.
Chewbacca's aren't on my head, man.
What?
Get your backers on. Just put your feet on the table. That'd do.
No.
I want them Chewbacca's. I do. They're not my size, but I'd wear them.
I got lots of
Just not
stuff.
paying you fucking 300 or 400 quid for a pair of trainers.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've never worn them, but
But I was brought in here to rant about Black Friday.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, go
let's
for it.
let's cause some drama.
You start.
It's,
you.
it's
you
not
brought
no
it up.
drama. It's just bullshit though. Like it used to be a day, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now,
but-
why am I now having the last 2 weeks? I've been stressing out trying to schedule things and offers and stuff for Black Friday to come. I've had people for the past like 4 or 5 days like, "Oh, what are you doing for Black Friday?" Like, wait till fucking Black Friday, bro. Like, you gotta wait and see, innit? Like,
It's a
and
surprise.
I'm having to set the offers to go live from Monday because every other fucker out there is already got. I'm like, what happened to a day? And so it started off as Black Friday, then that turned into a weekend, and then they made up flipping Cyber Monday.
Cyber
Now
Monday.
Black Friday.
I think the reason behind it is because obviously when Black Friday used to be one day, it'd just be fucking riots everywhere. And shops would get smashed up, shit would get fucking stolen. So what
That's
they've
in America.
extended it to give people the time so they don't have to rush.
Black
I
Friday
heard,
was an American thing to begin with, anyway.
Yeah,
They-
Things like prom that we adopted.
Are you telling me that Cyber Monday and all that kind of shit came about because of H&S of Black Friday?
No, it just H&S or something.
Health and safety.
it was actually Apple were behind that.
A shock, another reason for them being 101.
I just look. I think what you actually ranted about was things being over accentuated and the piss being taken out of people. Right? If your offers are good, it don't matter when you do them; they're still good offers.
Yep.
Now,
Big
I mean, we are literally selling flavor concentrates off at a loss at the moment just because we want rid of them. And then people get in contact with me like, "Oh, what offers you've got on for Black Friday?" I'm like, "We can't do more than a loss, brother. All right, there's no
It's free. It's all free. Just fucking take it.
Anyway.
I mean, I'm putting 25% off of concentrates that are 50p, brother. Like,
Have you had, Ryan? Have you had them come in and look at your Black Friday offers and go, "I'll wait for the sale"?
Yeah, but technically nowadays that's true because Black Friday's not a sale.
sorry, just give me a second here. No, I don't care about the Black Friday run. I want to talk about Black History Month.
Yeah, I knew that's why you really brought me. You just want me to put my foot in the mouth, innit? Yeah, that's what you're looking for, brother. But it's kind of hard to
now lasts all year.
Yeah, fully. Like Black History Month. It used to be a week.
Don't pick on him, mate. He's got a Lego hat on. He'll fucking take you out.
I'm not you, bro. Yeah, I'll lay my hat on the floor for you to step on, bro. Don't test me. Yeah, they're fighting words.
All right, listen. I got a big old head, right? It's full of bone. You're not hurting me with your hat. Hurt me with your words.
Clearly,
I'm not going to hurt you with the words because we clearly agree on this, but you just don't want to say it yourself, innit? So you want me to come on and say it for you. Well, I was saying, Black Friday used to be a day. Christmas is a day, but like
it's 2 months.
Sooner and sooner every year.
If you put your Christmas decorations up at the end of October, you are a fucking scoundrel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like I remember last year coming to accept finally that okay, Christmas starts at the start of November now. Why is there Christmas stuff?
Not December. End of story.
It's getting earlier and earlier and earlier.
Every time. Everything just gets longer, but it's only things that revolve around money being made. That's the thing I don't understand.
It's
including Pride and Black History Month. As soon as like
it's the minute that Halloween is done, it's Christmas.
Yeah,
it's all marketing. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Right?
And we're falling for it. Your wife
Christmas gets done, and then you got your New Year's resolution and stuff where you can get all of your healthy food and your new gym exercise equipment and stuff. And then it's Valentine's Day, got to buy chocolates and stuff. And then it's Easter and got to buy eggs in the shape of like. It makes no sense.
January should be liver sales.
You should be able to buy liver in January. No, not January. All year. I like to damage my liver all year.
Yeah, but Christmas, I go for it. Christmas.
No, right. Do you know why Santa Claus wears red and white? Do you know?
Is he a United
He's a
fan?
murdering bastard, and it's all the blood.
No.
Like Deadpool.
I think that'd be red and fucking black.
It used to be green. It used to be a Turkish brother dressed in green.
Right. Because I can't believe you're all this fucking uneducated. He wears red and white because of Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola rebranded the motherfucker.
So it is all marketing. The whole fucking thing is a con.
It's fucking marketing these days.
It's all right. I'll ask another question.
Yeah, but it was better. Let's give Coca-Cola credit. It was better. I don't want to be seen on Christmas Day in a green and white fucking outfit. I want to wear a fucking red and white.
It used to rob presents from kids. It used to be the Grinch, and then it just comes
Exactly. So you'd rather have the Grinch than Santa. Let's not fuck around.
Well, how far is this going? You didn't tell me that he was actually a paedophile.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing you got to fucking bear in mind here, right?
That is a bit sus though, isn't it? Sorry, Karen.
He used to go around kids' bedrooms in the middle of the night.
If you've been nice, I'll give you a present. That's dodgy as fuck. Look at the beard, man. It's a giveaway.
I'm going to break into your house.
I can't do it. So we've gone from
empty my sack.
I'm going to break into my house and empty my sack for your kids.
Right.
And then rob your cookies. And then jack your cookies, brother. As well.
Jimmy Savile was Father Christmas.
That's why it's always
Drink
a white
your mum's
Christmas.
milk.
Right, okay. I think we need to let Paul get his point out before he goes mental. It's going to explode. It's going to explode.
Savile Santa. Let's make it a thing. Savile Santa.
So you fuckwits have gone from Christmas exploitation to Santa's a pedo.
Santa's actually Jimmy Savile.
He's the only guy that actually advertises you to come and sit on his knee.
Wait, hang on a minute. Has anybody seen Santa Claus since Jimmy Savile died? I'm just saying.
No.
I would put him close to what was the wobbly card guy?
Rolf Harris.
Yeah, man, he's more of a Rolf Harris.
I thought you said Bruce Willis. Sorry.
No, wobbly card.
Mate, there was no way they were going to get through that many kids' bedrooms in one night. I think it's both of them.
Now, and now what? You're on about Bruce?
BBC, the BBC are Christmas. The BBC are Santa Claus. They employ
Red
all
and
of them.
white. It's all, you know what I mean? Illuminati confirmed.
Oh,
there,
we've just
like,
sussed it. We've just
sussed it out.
no one knows, and we've just fucking done it live on YouTube.
Just open
Yeah,
the
let's
Pandora's
fuck
box.
off the Middle East. Leave the Middle East alone.
Oh.
Oh, now
We'll
it's
talk about the
getting
BBC. Boom.
I'm the racist one, bro. What are you doing, Luke? Shut up.
Yeah,
Wow.
Luke, you just isolated a fifth of the world.
honestly, the can of worms we've just opened is phenomenal.
Define we.
Well,
Define we, motherfucker.
45 seconds and then
Well, you know, you can be as woke as you want. We know the real truth, don't we?
Oh yeah, I'm woke as fuck, man.
Here's something that actually I would run and rant about. The term woke. I used to be referred to as woke all the time because I was like, you know, I'm into my conspiracy theories, anti-establishment, and all that jazz. F the government, F the queen.
Yeah.
And that back in the day, that was referred to as woke, and now all of a
I
sudden,
think somebody's
we're
done
here
that.
moaning about my feelings.
I think somebody's done that. They've kind of switched it. I mean, back when this was first a thing, when people first woke up to the fact that we were, etc., 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 they've now switched it around to woke people are bad. Whereas
Just
actually, woke people are just people that are aware.
No. Woke people are the issue blaming everybody else.
They are now.
No. Woke used to mean aware.
Yeah.
Understanding, knowing. What it now means is you've got to subscribe to the 1% of the 1% of the 1% club that want validity.
Yeah.
Now, again, to go back to Luke and his situation, Luke's problem, you just say, no, you can fuck off. It's as simple as that. If we accept it, we enable it. What we should do.
It be OG woke. OG woke.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, how accepting of this whole woke culture have we been? Not very.
Too much.
How? No, I don't think we have been. Like most people you speak to, like, oh, it's all nonsense. Nobody knows what we're talking about. But yeah, movement keeps just getting bigger and bigger. And parts of the world now, it's classed as a hate crime to misgender people and all them things there. Like,
yeah,
it's going to happen over here soon, bro. It's going to happen
because the governments are trying to keep everyone fucking happy. They're trying to keep too many people happy. You can't do that.
No, it's not too many people. It's the minority of the minority of the minority of the minority that want to be accepted.
What I'm saying, yeah, they want to be accepted. They're a minority, but the governments and the people in charge are trying to keep too many people happy.
Honestly, I am telling you, mate,
everyone happy.
This all started. This entire thing started, and I remember it vividly starting when I was at school. When they stopped,
orange hats.
They stopped giving us corporal punishment at school, right? And they stopped parents from disciplining the kids properly, and then they had this whole kill them with kindness approach to fucking parenting, where they weren't allowed to discipline your kids properly. So now you get a whole generation of kids who make their own decisions for themselves, and they did that. And this is kids. This is basically all this. I don't want to be a girl. That's what it is. It's kids.
Do you know?
They're not. Wait,
yes, Mike. Sorry.
They're not old. They're not old enough to make decent decisions for themselves. They come up with this absolute fucking rebellious bullshit.
You are aware this is going to change. This is going to change real fast, and I'll tell you why. Donald Trump, within a week of being president, went and filed a fucking thing and said, "Right, Congress,
down, bro.
You are going to say there are two sexes, and that is fucking it.
Yeah.
There are two genders. The rest can get the fuck out." And guess what? When America approves it, we'll approve it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because look at Canada. Look at other, like, I mean,
Canada. Look,
no one looks at Canada. No one looks at Canada.
No. But I mean, this is where it all started from, and then spilt from Canada.
Do you know how crazy Canada is?
Oh yeah,
Canada have a massive fucking underground influence of all kinds of stuff that is real mental, right? Crazy fucking shit. And they want people to fucking migrate to Canada nonstop. They welcome immigrants. They're like, "Oh, come over. We've got a shortage of skills for this, and this."
We've got a fuck ton of land with no one living on it.
Yeah.
It's 7 meters of snow for you to wade through to get to work every day.
Yeah, because of you lot. That's why there's no one there. They don't want to be there.
Have you ever looked at Google Maps and gone into Street View and looked at Canada?
It's insane. It's fucking
Even
insane.
their busy streets look derelict.
Look, I'm serious. I'm serious, right? If Donald Trump is now the most powerful man in the world, Forget everyone else because they don't matter. The fucking shit he's got behind him. If he's saying to Congress, you can fucking tell everybody else who's gender fucking 3 to fucking 84, they can fuck off. The world will listen, and they'll have to listen because the biggest economy and/or world fucking power in the world has said nope. It's common sense, and I'm not saying that
economical. It's not a problem that I reckon politics is going to. This is my concern with it. Right? Is finally it seems like if any grouping of people is going to push back against centralized power, it's going to be this lot. The new breed. I call them the new breed. Some people call them snowflakes. Some people call them woke. I call them the new breed because they tend to be new. Now they have the right sort of idea and like, nah, F centralized power. They don't represent us down here at bottom level. But unfortunately, you guys don't know what you're trying to represent because you guys can't even agree amongst yourselves what the hell you even are.
No, because they're a generation of psychopaths and narcissists.
But yeah, but that's the problem with like, you know, hard times.
That sounds like this show.
Hard times create.
Sounds like you, motherfucker.
You nearly fucking killed Mike with that one. Fucking hell. Joke on the spot.
Speak for yourselves.
There's too much concern about feelings. It's just about okay.
Right, Ryan, you are on the right trail, right? And this again goes back to blaming Luke. For somebody to offend you, you've got to care about their opinion, right? You are the fucking problem.
Exactly.
They don't offend me. I don't.
No, I'm not. I don't mean
understand
you.
why they're fucking.
No. I don't mean you. I mean the consensus of people that want to whinge and whine about shit and cancel people. Guess what? When I was a little kid, I started watching horror films. I shouldn't have done, and they scared me to death at 6 and 7. Right?
It desensitized you.
It might have done, but whatever. The point of the matter
and
is...
now he strangles his missus.
No.
Now he's way into bondage, way too much.
Just a minute. Now I should strangle the bitch. The point I want to get to here is that you anyone here, right? Insult me, have fun, go for it. Anyone in fucking chat, insult me, have fun, go for it. Anyone on the street, do it, have fun. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And that's the problem. Today's youth are offended by fucking everything. Well, guess what? That's your problem, not mine. Go fuck yourself.
The issue with it is though, is that
isn't it Stephen Fry?
It's always been that way, though. It's always been that way.
Stephen Fry worded that perfectly, and I can't remember what he said, but he worded that perfectly. About
Stephen Fry is a very clever man, and he understands the whole thing. Ricky Gervais is very similar. He's like, you know what? You don't matter, so fucking, I'm not going to worry about it.
It doesn't matter to me that you're offended. Why should it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's always been that way. It's our own fault. Well, it's not really our own fault.
I dropped the little one to school on Friday, was it? Friday was quite a nice day, wasn't it? It was quite sunny and
yeah.
And their words to me was, can you go a different way to school? Purely because the way that we go is east, so obviously the sun's rising in the morning. Because it was a bright day, the sun was offending them.
What?
And put some sunglasses on.
And I had to go a different way to avoid going east because the sun on that morning was offending them.
Oh my God!
At the risk of offending you, did you actually? This is your children.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you drive?
I went exactly the same way that I always fucking do.
Good. Cool, Mike. Then
Sorry.
I have all the same respect for you that I had before.
What do you mean the sun was offending? Was the sun offending or the sunglasses offending? What was offending?
No, the brightness of the sun that morning was offending them, so they wanted me to go a different way. So I just
offending fucking right. Offending fucking who?
Them, not me.
Isn't hang on, right? Because I got in trouble for this at work once.
Vitamin D hurts me.
Right? Sorry, isn't it all about choice, really? So, because we had somebody at work who was one of these. I'm not a certain sex. I am a nothing sex.
A fuckwit,
right? Pansexual, non-binary.
So, that was their choice to be that. And I said, yeah, well, it's my choice not to recognise that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And this is choice versus choice. So My choice is you're a thing.
Right. Okay. So I've gone one step further than this. I do have a bunch of friends that are in that community, and I'm able to speak to them and have these conversations with them about it, like turning into anarchy. And the furthest I've got with them,
I like
it's not
anarchy.
so much a choice. I do as well. Trust me. It's a feeling. Like, so if you feel a certain way, you don't have control over that. You just feel a certain way, don't you? Right.
Yeah.
So, and what they expect is for people to sort of cater to their feelings. That's the new thing. Like back in the day, if you felt sad, doesn't matter. You need to get on and do what you need to get on with, innit? Like be sad in your
Stop
own
being
time.
funny.
You can't, right? But we've started entertaining this idea of sort of catering or pandering to people's feelings. So when people feel they're not a certain gender or feel they're not a certain species or whatever, we have to pander to that. But my argument against all of that is, and this is where I've got in trouble with these people, it's a mental health issue. Because if somebody has an eating disorder and they feel fat, but when they look in the mirror, they just they feel fat when they look in the mirror, but they're not. We don't tell them, oh yeah, okay, we're gonna cater to your feelings and allow you to keep starving yourself. No, we tell them, get a steak down, you mate. Get a steak down, you bro. All right. That's what we do. But now in 2024, they're like, oh, I feel this way. Okay, yeah, here's some pills to affect your hormone. You know what I mean? It's like we're telling people with eating disorders to stop eating.
No.
It's the same thing.
You need a new rating. You need a new rating, right? And everybody should have to subscribe to this rating. They should go to see somebody who gives them a rating, right? And if you're a fucking idiot, they just tell you you're a fucking idiot. So on a scale of 1 to 10, when someone says something to you and you feel it's an 11, it's actually a 1. All right? You need to shut fucking mouth. Just stop talking shit and accepting people's triviality. This whole thing goes back, and I don't want to rant. Well, I do. I don't want to rant a lot. There are a lot of movements without the last 100 years, right? So you talk about the suffragettes, the black guys and girls saying fucking hell we matter and all the rest of it, the lack of slaveries and all the rest of the shit. Many people, the gay society, many people have fought really fucking hard for decades for recognition.
Yeah.
Now you've got fuckwits like Sam Smith, who's not watching. I'm sure he's not watching, but I do address him. I'm in a self relationship. I am in a relationship with myself. Do you know why that is? Because no one else will fucking have you, you cunt. This is fucking insanity. Recognize me in my self relationship. No, fuck off. You're already taking the piss, and you now.
What you're saying is most of these people, and Ryan is exactly the kind of people that you're talking to. What you're basically doing is agreeing with their mental illnesses.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts. They're nuts because the society allows it. We allow it.
You're going along with it, but we're going along with it.
I'm fucking not.
That's not helping these people at all.
No, but like the general consensus are trying to go along with it because they're catering.
It's not. No, it's not consensus.
Like,
it's the general feel.
I couldn't care less what they want to think or feel. I couldn't care less. That's their prerogative. That's their issue. Don't care. The problem I have is I'm trying to shove it down everyone's throats that they have to believe in the same things that they do.
It's not.
It's
no,
the same
it's not.
Do you know what my problem is, Luke? Do you know what my problem is that I have dealings with these kind of people, and my biggest problem is I can't keep my fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So very recently, I went to an event, and at this event, it was for a family, a friend's family's event. Blah 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 blah. And I was going to be there as a friend, not as a family member. And one of the family members is one of these gender types. And I was like, listen, I'm just not going to talk to them because I'm likely to say something that's going to offend them. You can do whatever you want, but because you're expecting me to change my grammar and how I speak and how I've had 35 years of being educated to do, I'm not going to be able to do it. I can try, but as soon as I look at somebody that looks a certain way, I'm going to address them in what they appear as.
I'm not trying. I'm not even trying.
Ignore them. So I know I'm going to fail if I try because I'm just autopilot when I talk to people.
Don't try.
I'm going to offend them when. Normally I wouldn't. If it was just like out and about, I wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, cool, I offended you. We'll go our separate ways. But I'm at an event for a friend and his family. I don't want to be the person that's not part of the family there that then just messes up that whole family event because I offended them in it. That's why. If it was just like I bumped into them in the street or they came into the shop or they're a friend of mine, casually cool, but I went to an event, I didn't want to ruin it. So like,
but who'd be offended at the event, them or you?
That's just
They
yeah, but
would,
that's
and
just you.
family,
That's just
'cause
you.
their
Being,
family supports them, innit?
that's just you being aware of your surroundings and not particularly wanting to cause.
But if
too
I
much.
choose to not address them at all, then that's offensive to them because I'm like, just ignoring them. Or
Yeah, well,
if I do risk, which is worse, which is the lesser of
so
evil.
what they're asking you to do is to go against what you believe.
No. The fact that you're considering it, unfortunately, is the result of this entire situation. You shouldn't have to consider
You
it.
shouldn't have to feel that way.
Yeah,
And I don't.
No.
Do you know what? I went into a shop. It was probably 12 months ago or more now. I went into a shop and there was one of these.
Why would you say 12 months? But anyway, carry on.
You've not been to a shop for a year.
No. If you'll shut your fucking mouth, I went into this shop.
He's been barred
No,
from
sorry, it wasn't a shop. I just remembered. It was a kids' party, right? I take my little boy.
He was buying from a kid's party. What did you do, bro?
I was buying kids.
Stop there.
So I goes to this fucking kids' party, and it's one of these, these soft players or climbing places, whatever.
Was it a Disney party?
No, I went in, right? Listen. I went in, and I'm talking to this person at the desk, and I'm like, look, my little guy's come for this party. It's so-and-so's party. It's like, oh, cool. Go over there, drop his shoes in, and pick up some socks for whatever it was. I went, thanks, love. I'm not even fucking paying attention to this motherfucker. I turned around and looked, and I've got this very masculine-looking young girl looking at me going,
Oh, Joe's had this recently.
and I looked and went, I just made your fucking day without knowing.
Yeah, Joe's had this recently. She called somebody, a woman in the shop, who had dungarees, massive tits, good-looking girl,
And a beard.
who'd said, I'm not female.
Yeah.
And made her look like a cunt in the shop in front of everyone.
Yeah, but I'd obviously hit on this particular one that was actually, wanting to be identified as a woman, and I'd not even looked. I'm like, cheers, love, and that it's simple as that. It's as easy as that. Cheers, love, and fucking. I'm like, and I thought for a second, then went, yeah, have fun.
Yeah, but I say that to my mates.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, but the fucking point is, you don't have to adjust the hows and whys.
No,
It's how you talk.
I would say to my male friend, "Oh, thanks, love."
Yeah, well, I'd punch you in the face.
No, but that's mates that know each other, lads that know each other.
That's different to you conduct yourself differently amongst your friends than you do.
Yeah, but it's the knowledge. It's the knowledge, and the fact is, we don't need to have knowledge.
Well, change love. We'll just say bitch from now on.
I'll tell you what. This goes back a little stage.
Cheers,
because in the same way that I don't want to accept this fucking minority of the minority bullshit, if a young girl calls me mate, I'm like, pardon? What?
The problem is nobody understands the way it's said. The pretense in which it's spoken should matter. And there's other areas. It's the same with racism, which it's like if me and my friends that are white will say the N-word to each other a lot.
Oh, should end the show now.
We're friends, right? But it's the way it's said, the pretense in which it's said. You say
as
that,
long as you don't end it with a hard R, you're okay, though, right?
I'm going to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
No,
so what I'm saying is,
it's got to be ended with an A.
So racism has always been.
I'm not.
It's not the words that are said; it's the way it's said. It's the way it's spoken.
That's how I've always.
It's not the words; it's the pretense.
Shut up, you fucking cracker!
You're vibrating particles of air because with
exactly.
That's it.
If it's not said in a way that's supposed to be full of hate, then it shouldn't be taken that way.
Discrimination is just an idea. So I could discriminate against somebody, have that discriminative thoughts against somebody, but not verbalize that or act that out. And they think I'm cool, I'm all right. But in my head,
that reaction, by the way, that reaction is absolutely fucking pinnacle of what the problem is. Because you also, oh my God, he said the N-word. I didn't even say the N-word.
No.
Look at you. Oh my God, I'm the stream.
No, you just said you do say it.
But you know what I mean, though. If you all know what I mean, and Ryan understands what I'm saying.
No one can prove that, so he can say that him and his mates all say it.
Right. Okay, so here's an awesome example of this, right? So very, very recently, I'm having a conversation with Nat and her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend in the kitchen, and it was around her daughter's boyfriend's nan was racist because she's old school and blah 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 blah. And I can't remember how it came about, right? I had a few to drink, and I was just like, at the end of the day, right? All of the white people in the world aren't evil, but all of the evil people are white, right? And she's like, oh my God, you can't say that, blah, 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 blah. Imagine if it was the other way around. I'm like, I know you people, and I know you guys aren't racist. And I like to think that you know that I'm not racist, and I'm just chatting crap, okay? And the conversation moved on. The other day, we're having a similar conversation, just me and Nat in the car, and she dropped the N-bomb. She dropped the N-bomb. And I sort of felt her look at me after she said it. For my reaction, I'm like, but I know you're not fucking racist. You're just saying.
Exactly.
Did you just say that all the white people are evil? There's never been an evil black person.
No. Yeah. No, but it was just drunken banter in it. Like I know.
Oh, all right.
I don't genuinely believe that. That's cool.
Oh, he was about to call you racist.
I'm just wondering about all these African dictators that have been around for decades.
It's just that thing of a word means you are.
No, a cunt. Listen,
A
a cunt is a cunt, right? And cunt is the ideal word to address everyone. You're a cunt. It's as simple as that. You don't have to fuck around. And if someone says I'm offended because that's feminine, I say, right, you're a dick.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple.
And on those,
we worry about terminology, right?
An award.
An award for what?
Yeah, but the irony of it all is, and Ryan will probably agree, that what I'm talking about with the way I speak to I'm going to say white friends that aren't that. If I call them the N-word, it's actually endearing. It means I really like them.
100%. Like, so for that term exactly, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people say, how come black people could say it and white people can't? The best, I don't decide this, but the best justification that I've come across that I sort of agree with is taking back ownership. It was a term used that slave owners would refer to their slaves.
Exactly. Well, that's not us. Yeah, but
we're
not responsible for that.
They took ownership of that term back, so they've got ownership of themselves back now, and then they use it.
Nobody can ownership of a word.
A term of endearment. It means brother. It's somebody you love one.
Exactly.
Can I lighten this word? Carry on.
If you use that word in a certain context and it means a positive thing amongst your peers, then why can't anybody else use it?
Exactly.
Can I?
We're all calling out for equality these days as well. Like, you know, if you want to be treated the same as everybody else, you don't need a month to yourself. You don't need a day to yourself. If you're the same as everybody else, you don't need any special time to point out how different
you're fucking right. You bang on right.
That's
bang on. Right. Fucking bang on. Absolutely bang on.
Right. Let me just. I want to fucking comment. We don't have an I am a white straight male month or day or half hour.
Because all the time that it isn't
because
allegedly the rest of the time that it's not a special time for somebody else is white people.
It's us.
Apparently that's just the way it is.
You don't give a shit to do anything about it.
Look, you have the rest of it. Let's have a day.
While we're talking about this whole offence thing, right? I'm from Yorkshire, right? I've lived in fucking Lancashire for 14 years.
Well, you're automatically racist.
Oh, massive. The problem is in Yorkshire, we call people cock. You're right, cock. That's just
cocker.
a thing.
Cocker.
I turned up over here, started saying, all right, cock. Everybody wanted to fight me. Everybody. They're like,
but usually dialect terms like that, because down in Hull they like to call people shag or shagger.
Yeah, because
it's normally a term of endearment you'd use to your friends, not what you'd just say to random people.
So it's the meaning behind the word and not the actual word itself.
It's not. Ryan's actually right. It's the pronunciation. It's the projection of the word you use.
Yeah, it's the meaning behind it, not the actual word.
Well, it is.
Call you an effing knobhead, and it'd be laughed at. And I
100%.
The exact same word.
I'm
slightly different tonality.
It's not offensive. If you use an affliction that is offensive for that word.
Yeah, but no. This is the problem. Mike, you've just summed it up. An affliction or a name or whatever, an address that's offensive. Offense is relative to the twat who takes it. And we've got to stop allowing these fucking morons to tell us something's offensive. All right, love.
But this is the problem.
Well, fuck off.
This is the problem that I was going back to earlier on. Like us here, we're all talking about it. Most people in the chat probably agree with us and whatever. So how come if most people, it's like the disposable problem. Everybody hates disposables, yet they're taking over. Like we all agree that this whole sort of offense to people's feelings and political correctness is getting way out of hand, and yet it just gets further and further out of hand. Who is agreeing with it if everybody we talk to?
Except for milk floats.
I like milk floats. I don't give a crap. I
No,
like
no.
milk floats. I like them.
You're
And I've
racist.
Do you know? Right.
apparently, my mum had an affair with a milkman, is what I was told in school by my kids. So yeah, like,
Fucking what? Was it ginger?
shut up. I'm not ginger. It's the light. Leave me alone.
I think. Look, the point Luke against trying to fucking make is, and he's part of the problem. We all accept it, and that's the problem. If we all turned round as a mass fucking community and said, "Get fucked," it wouldn't be an issue. And that is again, and let me address this, because Donald Trump is not my best mate. He's talking common sense. You can all get fucked. We're not addressing this shit. There are two genders, and I'm sure he's going to come out with much more stuff. The guy is of a generation where he's saying, "No, this is wrong," and he's got the bollocks to say this is wrong.
But when you said that generational difference, what you always have to remember is the generational differences between us and the generation prior to us. In the terms, okay, racism is a perfect example of this. Older people say some racist shit, and we're like, you know what? They're old. They're of a different time. They don't get it now.
My mum
Yeah, but define that generation, because there are generations,
Yeah.
and specifically, America is probably in front of us on that, because they are more multicultural, and they've dealt with the racism issue for a lot longer than we have, because we haven't had the different races within our country for so long, whereas the Americans have. And they are much more multicultural than we are. And I genuinely believe Americans are nowhere near as racist as potentially the UK might be, or Europe might be.
I'd argue. I'd say that it's both extremes.
No,
People that are far
area.
left and people that are far worse.
Yeah. But it's
The irony of that is that my mum was hugely racist just against American people.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm talking about isn't just a nationality. I mean, a race, right? The fact is, if you're British, you're British. In my head, you're British. That's that. If you're somebody that doesn't want to integrate and doesn't want to be British, then don't fucking be here. Go where the fuck you want to be.
Whoa! This took a different direction.
Like,
Yeah, it does.
All of a sudden, we're talking about the boats. This started off as like, and now we're talking. Now we're burning down hotels and shit, bro. Like,
Oh, whoa! Hey, mate, don't get me started on that, mate. Altrincham is going through a whole fucking kettle.
It's not about
The M
that.
word. It's going to be the
America had
W
something
word
like
in a minute for the boats, isn't it?
You belittle the fact, right? I don't want to be British. I'm English, all right. And we even at that level, we're talking about you're British. Well, I'm English. I'm not. I'm not Scottish, Irish, Welsh, Northern Irish. Sorry, I'm English. But we've got to say, my fucking doctor rang me the other day and said we want to question your nationality. I went, pardon? They said, what nationality?
You're a Nazi.
Well, no. Well, this is
Tell
the
him that
thing.
you're a Jedi. Tell him you're a Jedi.
Exactly.
It's recognized these days. You can.
Yeah, if you get enough votes, you can be a Jedi. But they said, "What's your nationality?" I said, "Why does that fucking matter to you?" And they're like, "Well, it's the survey we're doing." I said, "I'm English."
Don't
My
say
theory
that.
on
You'll wait
this-
ages.
No, I said,
My
yeah, but
theory
this.
on this goes.
I said I'm English, and she's like, and what race? I said, why does this matter?
You
Oh,
should have said,
It matters on every single form I've ever had to fill in, and it confuses the crap out of me because I don't know which box I'm supposed to tick.
You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. If I was
Like
green,
to make-
purple, or fucking brown, what does it fucking matter? What does it matter what fucking colour I am? Fuck
Matters
you.
to them because they've instigated
Quotas.
a policy,
Yep.
an
It's
ethnic
bullshit.
policy.
If they
So
don't
they
have,
need to know.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
fucking
I'm. Everyone loves to accept me. Everybody from
Yeah,
an
but why
organization loves
should
to
you
accept me, whether that's
discriminate?
employment or whatnot. Because
Isn't that
if they're not seen to be taken care of, like in the doctors' areas or whatever in the healthcare, if they have a lot of clients and only 1% of them are non-white people, then that's a problem. So they need to make sure. So that's why they have these forms to make sure, to prove that they're not racist. They have to have a spread.
This is a worse issue, right?
Colonialism.
This is a worse issue.
Yeah.
You can't work on an average, right? In the UK, you might want X% to be minority or whatever particular percentage you want these days. You can't validate a postcode based on the makeup of the race of people that live there.
No.
There are places in the UK where there are no minorities or extremely little. How do you achieve that national target on an average? Fuck off.
How it's got so prevalent, I feel. Have you come across the term the was it economic, social, and governance ratings that businesses have? It's all part of that. If you're not, that's why Costa started doing the whole like all the Costa, Coors Light, all these big worldwide companies started projecting and marketing that they're open to gender neutral people and whatnot. And there's all this pushback from people and whatever. The only reason they did that is because this ESG thing started. And if you score high with your ESG rating, which means you're accepting, then you get better credit as a business. That's why all these companies.
Yeah, it fucked our company up. It fucked our company up.
It fucks all companies up.
Right. Well, let me tell you why. Because a lot of
DEI is the American version of it, Vic.
Right. Well,
ESG.
The industry that I'm in, right, we take a lot of video and lighting equipment to festivals and set it up. This involves loading big trucks with lots of heavy gear, right? So in the old days, it was all testosterone fueled men, and that's what we all used to do. We'd fucking load and load it all, and that was be it. But they did that kind of shit, and now the worrying why we're spending so much money on exterior labor to get people in to come and load these trucks. And they're asking me because I'm the dispatch manager. So I'm in charge of all that shit. And I have to turn around and say, because you keep employing people that can't load fucking trucks. You're employing little girls because you think you have to. Yeah. And I can't use them to do this. You can say what you want about equality. Generally, the average 4'2" girl can't do what I need them to do in the back of a truck and lift a 200 kilogram box 5 foot high.
And then that sparks a fucking feminist debate.
And then you're accused of being bad. And
we have to remember
not a pay gap at all. If you look at the sectors where women are prioritized, or even take the football, the World Cups. Men's World Cup brings in however many fucking billion. So the men get paid 400 million in total. The Women's World Cup brings in a couple of hundred million. And they get paid 40 million of that.
The NBA is a great example of that, isn't it?
Whereas if you look at the percentages, the men are getting paid about 7% of what's made from the World Cup, whereas the women are getting paid fucking 30%. And they're saying there's a fucking pay gap.
It's the NBA
the way
have this issue in America, don't they? Because WNBA are like, we don't get paid as much as the men. It's not fair. It's this, that, and the other. I'm like, listen, nobody comes to your games, right? The women's NBA is literally paid for by the NBA because they make that much money for people to go buy tickets for them that they
it's entertainment. How much is
not for the NBA? There is no WNBA. No, women don't turn up for their own people.
It's all about entertainment. That entertainment is not worth that amount of money, whereas the men's entertainment is worth that money because it's more.
I'm not going to lie.
It's like football.
Sometimes watching women's football and women's sports is more entertaining.
I appreciate the fact of what women's football are doing. Right, I appreciate what they're doing. I do, I actually do. But let's be honest, when you're watching it, you're like, fuck my life. Seriously?
Yeah. The only women's football I've watched is just the compilations of funny clips. It's
fucking painful to watch.
Yeah.
It's not entertaining, it's painful. So there's no money.
Unless it's women's volleyball.
And there's no money.
I was just about to say women's beach volleyball.
Yeah, let's be honest, men's volleyball, you're not going to make any money off that.
Did you hear about that volleyball player, that female volleyball player who had her skull cracked after a male that identified as a woman spiked a ball, literally just spiked a ball. The ball hit her on the head, cracked her flipping head. It wasn't even like a direct contact from the male. He hit the ball that hard, they hit the ball that hard, and it's a volleyball.
Do you know what the grey area in all this is, which is for some reason evaded all comments? Mixed doubles in tennis never got anything. Nobody ever cared.
Nope.
It was like it was completely acceptable.
And they started getting the big stars in for exhibition games where the actual players are wearing microphones and they
Mics.
just fucking joke around to be stupid. For the
I've seen that
entire
clip
game.
with a woman
It
making
wasn't
a,
like a competition.
Yeah, but
noise, yeah.
wasn't that like mixed doubles in tennis was probably the first one that did it anyway, and nobody really cared.
No.
It's still got the people watching it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's down to the actual like game in it. Like, let's be honest, the more popular the sport, the more physical it tends to be.
The more money it makes. It's all about money at the end of the day. So
100%.
how entertaining is it?
This is a problem that I have with. Okay, so during the whole BLM era, my family are falling out with me and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, every individual grouping of people's problems can a lot of the time be solved by themselves, but they look for people outside of their group to make changes that cater to their group. You know what I mean? The sports thing's a brilliant thing, isn't it? Like, if women were bothered about sports, they would probably go and watch women's sports, but because too many women aren't bothered, they don't. And therefore, there isn't as much money in women's sports. So then they go outside of women's sports and say, it's not fair. You need to give us more. I'm
I
like,
think
well,
with female football,
there are as many women as men out there.
Yeah, of course.
So-
Well, of course, because there has to be.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like the fact that like, you know, all the men are watching men's football, you can't tell me if women's football was like men would love to watch women's football if it was entertaining.
Right.
It'll make it better than I'd rather watch a bunch of women run around and get sweaty than a bunch of dudes. But
This will probably offend a lot of people. I don't care.
Oh,
When it comes to I'm going to say it. When it comes to athleticism, men are generally better at doing that than women. Usually, not all the time.
I
but
feel like
usually.
you're being way too gentle with that. No, it's a scientific fact.
Right, because I'm envisioning this door. This door is going to get kicked in.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm by myself and I have a woman in there, so yeah.
So I'm just saying, generally, people like to see people do things really well, right? That's entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, you want to see sports and things like that. You want to see the sport being done really well by somebody who's athletic, strong, makes it look good, etc., etc. Generally speaking, women aren't quite as good at that as men are. That's just the way we're made.
Good. Having met you and your wife, she is twice as
She's
big.
probably better at everything than me.
She's more intimidating than you. I'll give you that.
She's a lot more
Yeah,
intimidating.
Yeah. I'd rather take a punch from you than her. Just after the one time I met her, I looked at her, yo, that's the woman you don't mess with. I know that already. I could just tell.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I could just tell.
There was that guy that he was getting loads of flack, wasn't he? Because he said Serena Williams wouldn't be able to compete with the.
I wouldn't fuck with Serena Williams.
Players. And
I wouldn't
people was giving him shit, saying she's like the best tennis player of all time.
I'm not saying it's everybody.
And she went on a chat show and went, not a fucking chance.
No,
And they also lied.
You need to just calm down a little bit, because the peak of the female species will fuck up 80% of the male species, right? That's the reality. And also, I bet Pugs is better at knitting than 80% of most women are.
Actually, I can knit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
this is the issue that we forget what we play. We have strengths and weaknesses each gender. Either there's only two of them, right? Have like
there is only two. There are two.
Yeah. And like for some reason, people on both sides are trying to like equal that out, but that's not going to make for a functional, well-working society. It's just not.
People need to understand. This whole thing goes a little step further back, because it's not just about respect for your gender or race or color or whatever the fuck it is. People need to see people as people, right? 100%. And I don't. There aren't 84 genders. I'm sorry. I'm not going to respect that. But as a person, I'll respect you until you fucking annoy me, and then I won't anymore. Yeah. But there's a reason that I don't. If I first meet you, I respect you. It's as simple as that. And that's how the world should be. If you don't like somebody saying something you don't like, you should automatically say, I'm not listening to you, and your opinion doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It's on you. Mm-hmm. It's on you. It's not then on you to say, I'm offended by what you said, and now you should feel ashamed, and you are going to be vilified for not respecting me. No, go fuck yourself.
You don't even have to agree with everything that someone says to still have respect for them anyway.
No. There are
No,
many
you don't.
people that I don't agree with on anything,
You just
but
got to
I'm
be
just
a
like, you know what?
person and not a cunt.
But
No.
that's the whole point. You should respect a person and respect the fact they have a view, and your viewpoint might be massively wrong to me, or you might just be massively fucking wrong.
Okay, right. This is possibly going to open a can of worms again. It's a slight segue into something completely different. Neil Pitts has put a question in chat that says, "Okay, I have a question. I've seen some post where the UK police went to people's houses because they posted something controversial on social media. Is that really happening in your country?"
Yes, has been for
Yeah,
People have been.
can get sacked from their
people have been
jobs these days.
actually- There's people been locked up in prison for saying something wrong on Facebook.
Hold on.
It was in
How wrong?
15, 16, laws were changed that stuff posted on social media can actually be
Yeah,
counted in
there
courts now.
was a woman that said iPhones are shit. She's in prison.
I don't know how. Yeah, I'm not sure how true that is. The thing is, if you've got an extreme view of anything, why have you got an extreme view of that? I'd like to actually ask if this legislation's here, which it is, because we've seen it, and it kicked off with those riots like last month, right? And he said, anyone that joined in, you're getting some fucking prison time. These extreme views, do they apply to these minority of the minority of the minority that insult the general public for not respecting them? Could I be in trouble for saying, fuck you, Heinz 57, I don't respect you? Am I going to jail?
Not yet, but probably at some point in the future, yeah.
Yeah, oh, fuck that.
I like to think we are slowly but surely being conditioned into a Black Mirror-ish type policing thing. Like people joke now about going to Facebook prison.
Theorist, right? Are you a conspiracy theorist? Are you a conspiracy theorist?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Okay, so I don't know because I know that you're into them.
It's 50,
I like
50.
to learn. Yeah, I like to learn. I'm open, so I'll go into
exactly.
theory. Learn
You
about
know
it.
that,
I'm
you
like,
know that, you
what?
know that something's not right.
Yeah.
You know that something's not right,
Um,
and you would like to know why.
Yes. So if somebody can't offer me an answer to that, that's apparently supposed to have the answers. I'll come to my own conclusions. I don't force them on anybody else. I'm like, this is what I believe, stuff like that.
I respect.
This whole the Facebook prison thing. People always, I'm fresh out of Facebook prison. I've gone in Facebook prison for this. Facebook, like we are slowly but surely being conditioned into getting.
I will tell you this a lot more
the
seriously.
idea.
If it didn't look like you
that
were
is going to happen.
You look like you're wearing a cape.
Sorry, let me take this off. I got hot. Man's not hot.
Man is hot.
Yeah, fuck me. You're all aware, right? That the conversation you're actually having is secondary or tertiary to the actual government's idea.
You used the word tertiary.
Tertiary. I was literally about to point out myself as well. Like man's got the word calendar out this morning, isn't it? Like,
It's bringing out the big guns.
It wouldn't. Sorry, just before we carry on, it wouldn't be a calendar; it would be a dictionary. The reality of what you're
word
talking
calendar
about
is a real thing. You donut. You know, each day it gives you a
call me a
word.
donut.
I did call you a fucking donut, bro. Have a look on your word calendar. You might find the definition for that one up there as well.
I am offended deeply by the fact
You're
you called me.
racist calling you a donut.
Cancel, man. Yeah,
You
you're an
just
ice.
called me a doughy piece of bread.
You're a vanilla ice.
Vanilla icing donut, bro.
Cancel it.
The point I want to make, right, before you carry on with whatever the fuck you're on about, is that we are not being conditioned as a primary of the government. The government is, particularly in our country, in massive debt. And the whole thing is sorting finance in the background, the murky deeps.
That might be true, but Turtle just said Paul is a donut because he has a delicious hole.
Lars
Excellent.
wants to lick your hole.
Lars, my hole is filled, not by you, right?
With vanilla cream.
The whole social aspect of what we're talking about is not important to any government, really. Finance and the bullshit behind that is what's important. And that's what all these wars are about, right? Why we're all softly supporting, there's the Middle East thing and there's the fucking Ukraine thing. We're all involved in that because guess what? It fucks with our economy.
Yeah.
But no one wants to
war is a disagreement between two people.
And they're not even funding their own fucking war.
No.
Everyone.
You say they. Which they do you mean? Because each
Russia.
side has backers. And this is the whole problem. There are lefty.
Do you remember the Rothschild? The Rothschilds back in the day.
Yeah,
they
but this
were the same family funding both sides of the same war.
yes, because they
Coca-Cola.
profited from
Remember
both.
Coca-Cola and robbing Christmas.
You know
They
what I
did
mean?
that
It's all a
with World War
business.
II. Like,
War is a
Coca-Cola
business.
supporting
It's a
the
business.
troops. So they came up with Fanta so they could sell it to the Germans.
Yeah,
and still
exactly.
make money from both sides. Fanta is just German Coca-Cola, but orange. that's legit how they did it. Like, they were like, we can't be Coca-Cola supporting the American troops and then
that
also
makes-
sell it to Germany. Like, so it's all...
That makes no sense. Coca-Cola owns banter.
Exactly.
But now they do. They didn't have-
Yeah. No. Back then they did, but all of their marketing was like, "Yo, for our troops," and Coca-Cola for the American troops, this, that, and the other. They can't then go and sell it in Germany. So Fanta, which means orange in Germany, was what they sent over there, so they could make money off both sides at the same time.
Do you know what? Adidas used to fight with Reebok, right? They used to fight with Reebok left and right. They're fighting all the time.
Can you imagine the Sunday lunch at the Rothschilds, where the kids are both sat there at the table and they're both funding both sides of the same fucking war, and they're saying, "What did you do today?" Well, I gave all my troops all this. What did you do? I gave all my troops all this. Oh, that's going to make us millions.
Can
That's
you
all
take
it was.
just take the hat off? It looks like you're wearing a headband.
No, I
And-
can't now.
And
I feel
especially
like
if they
I've got to
served
work.
up on Sunday lunch this.
Hey!
It looks like what's that guy? Sam Smith? Is that him?
I tell you what, that
Yeah.
chicken can't fuck down.
Chicken Smith.
It's calm the fuck down.
This is really turned into something
This
else.
is a weird show.
No, it's good. I
Always
like
this,
it.
every single time I turn up here, we always get these comments towards the end, like, "Wow, this has gone off the rails. This has got
Oh,
weird."
mate.
No. What it's done is it's become emotive, and what I like about it is there are different people within here and within chat that join in, and the fact is that we all need to actually have a say, and we don't, because you must conform. All right,
I thought
you
it was
must
Anarchy!
because I
I
talk
like anarchy.
and I don't let anybody else talk, so nobody else gets to say.
Your
Oh,
video just
I
glitched,
apologise,
then,
mate.
Paul, when you said that. Your video just glitched. Somebody
Yeah, because I'm being watched. I am
It's
the
like,
one.
it's like your
prison.
max room.
When I go to prison, please ensure that no one knows I'm there. I'd just like some peace and fucking quiet.
All right, okay.
I'll
Well,
just
look,
post that on Facebook
right,
and hope I don't get put on Facebook.
it's 20 past 11, right? We've got right over. So we could probably take this over to the after show and
Let's
carry
do it.
on. Let's carry on talking and saying things that we probably can't say live.
Yeah, I've got all this left. I need to
Yeah,
get
wait.
through, so come on over to the thing. I want to get this
So,
finished tonight, so not at work tomorrow. So let's go over to the after.
And
show.
away!
Get crazy.
Lad dreads.
gonna get
Just so you know, folks, you've said a lot of things you shouldn't have said live tonight. Just so
I
you
know.
know,
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
because
we'll
I always do that. I always do that.
it's going to matter because there are 15 minority groups that are not happy.
I
We'll
don't
just delete
care.
the stream. It's fine.
No, I don't care. I never said anything at all that was even remotely offensive, apart from to you.
Well, I feel offended, and I'm going to report you to the government HR department.
I am absolutely.
I am
not gonna do
the spokesperson for the mixed race community in Britain, and I can assure you, Pogs, that we are on side with everything that you have said this evening. I can't speak for any other
that.
groupings.
Love you. Love you. Love you.
As-
Love you,
as-
and I love the hat.
Excuse me, as also a mixed race person, fuck you.
I'm quarter Welsh. Does that make me
2%
mixed
German.
race?
I don't
No,
even know my
it's
heritage.
quarter,
You're not-
not
you
right.
don't-
Culture
You don't try to be mixed race enough. That's the problem. You need some dreadlocks and a flat nose.
I can't grow hair. I can't do it.
Have you seen his nose?
He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the biggest.
yeah.
He's got a bigger nose than you.
I am representing mixed race.
Now, you see, what I said was a flat nose, right? Now you guys were saying,
Oh, sorry. I thought you said fat
you-
nose. You
He's
can
got
see where
big-
I run there. Well, I'm
he's
going to
got-
end this before it goes really badly.
Big orange face.
we're getting
Big
there, we're
orange-
getting there, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Shh.
We need a Zoom. We need a Zoom.
Oh, that's my job again.
Mm.
Just wait. Firstly, I would like to thank Luke and Ryan for coming on tonight. You definitely added some spice to the
Thank you.
show. I'm going to try and no, it's really difficult multitasking when you're drunk.
Good,
Oh,
right?
no, he's
Also,
doing it, shut up.
can I Can I thank Mike for mentioning pachyderm? All I can think of is
Whoa! Whoa!
Can't say that.
a
What did you just
pachyderm.
say? What did you just say then? What the fuck?
A pachyderm.
We've
you
been careful
fucker.
all night, and then you come out with that.
I know.
It was a Roger Allen Wade song that mentions a pachyderm being too fat to fly. Because you're a fucking idiot. You don't
I'm
know
sorry.
what
I
said.
thought that you went. You.
But well done, Mike, for mentioning pachyderm.
I take it this is a different mic to me.
Yeah, Mike in chat. Well done, Pogs, for not understanding what the fuck is going on.
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I'm amongst.
I don't think
the
any of us
majority.
did, to be fair, mate. We all got kind of like quiet when you said that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
whoa.
like, whoa!
There ain't no wings on a pachyderm. You're too fat to fly.
I was actually offended.
Well, I'm just glad that I'm not the person that said any words offensive to anyone tonight, and Paul is.
Google pachyderm, you fucking idiot.
Stop saying
I
it!
would like to truck in before this finishes.
God.
Any
Right, there's
anything expressed by myself tonight is nothing to do with the Saturday show. Can't remember what I said, but if I said anything,
apparently Paul is apparently sponsored by some kind of skin medication for a certain race. Maybe.
You're a fucking
Don't know what it is. However, there is a Zoom room in chat. Come and join us after the show. I have no doubt that this is going to carry on for a lot longer.
yes.
And things are probably going to be said that you can't say live, apart from what Paul just said.
You fucktard. Of all the things you've said.
We'll skim over it. We'll skim over it. We'll pretend it didn't happen.
You're an asshole.
You need to be quiet.
You're a fucking
We'll thank Luke. We'll thank Luke, and we'll thank Ryan. Thank you both for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about the massive racism that just happened.
Didn't you fucktard? Right.
Now stop talking.
Read the chat, idiot.
Keep digging. Keep digging.
Oh, he's fucking winded you up, man.
Who's on the other foot now, isn't it, Paul? Normally it's me, yeah?
You know what I mean? It's like, can't take him anywhere. Can't take him anywhere.
Just pause. Time out. Tell me what a pachyderm is.
Stop saying it.
You can't do it, can you? You cannot tell me what they
Oh,
are.
Ryan, don't. I'll have to go get mine.
Well,
This is just for Paul, just to save him a little bit.
the after show is definitely going to be about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
You're
Not
sexy, Ryan. I like the look,
Paul's
Ryan.
massive racism. Thank you, you two, for coming on. Chat, thank you very much tonight. You've been absolutely on par with the caption contest. You're absolutely brilliant for that. We knew that would get some good results. It did. Well done to the people that won it. Congratulations. Again, put your details in the email that Mike will put maybe across the
On the screen right now.
on the fucking see. That's why he's our technical manager. Do that. Give us your details. We'll send them out this week. Again, if you don't mind, if you do feel that way inclined, throw us some votes in the things that we've been talking about tonight. Fluid, Vaping Community Forum, and this show and the Facebook group.
We're fully accepting of all.
It's nice. It's nice to be, it's nice to be acknowledged as doing something good, especially against the groups that we're in, because there's some massive names in there. So it would be cool to at least, well, do you know what? Getting the final 10's good. So
if you hate the powers that be in this industry, which most of us do, then vote for flipping Fluid, man. Don't you know what I mean? Just pay their way through everything all the time.
It's a community based brand.
Did you just say flipping? Did you say flipping?
Who said me?
The shit you've come out with tonight, you say flipping Fluid.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? What's your language, mate? Jesus. Right. Okay. So anyway. Come and join us after show. The link is in chat. Mike has pinned it. We're going to be up for it. It's going to be a while tonight. Feeling it's going to be a late night. It's going to be a very late night. So come and we'll start being really racist behind the doors. You'll like that. It's lovely. And apart from that, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. So, wait. Whoa. I haven't said thank you to our sponsors.
All two of them.
Blah 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 blah.
Thank you, our lovely sponsors, for being who you are. We love being part of you. We like you being part of the show. And apart from that, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I apologise for Paul offending people. Bye.
Catch you later.
Went to a party, I danced all night. I drank 16 beers. And and I started up a fight. But now I'm jaded, you're out of luck. I'm rolling down the stairs, too drunk to fuck. I'm too drunk to fuck. You're too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. I'm too drunk.